I don't know.
Damn Skippy.
Can we please get a lock closet?
No.
I think it's about here. Do we keep the audio
It's
in?
a 50% crit right now.
40.
Well, in combat, 3 nearest other players gain 10% dam. I think I want to take the haste.
Smite is back.
What's up, babe?
Sounding better.
Trying to go pick up all my powers real quickly.
Zox arrows, yeah, good.
There we go. I need one more over on this side.
Bruh, like all the fucking melee took lumbering form. Look at this shit. You guys look at this list right now?
It's fun, bro. Chill. We're gonna bounce around.
Those are
All bounce
primary
each other
stats.
with fears.
Need one more.
No, you guys took lumbering form. I'm not enhanced
Do,
anymore.
do, 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 do.
Are you not enhanced?
I was gonna play enhanced, but you guys decided to take lumbering form as melee.
This is Roll's way of saying that actions have consequences.
All I can think of is the Sonic.
I probably should have made the went for the extra stamina buff. 30% stamina buff with that would have been so good.
I'm literally the only melee that doesn't have lumbering form.
I am a melee without
That's
lumbering.
not true.
Melee DPS. Zoxum doesn't have man.
I'm still in melee, jerk.
Well, Zoxum still has 3 chances to pick it up. It's Paul has 2.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't care.
Oh, down to
Hold
take
boss,
it.
please.
All right. I don't.
He's not. There is no win.
Let's hope for the dagger, yeah?
Mental, bro.
Let's hope for the dagger tonight.
I don't have lumbering form.
Do, do, do.
Zay, are you semi-mute?
Ba-da, ba-da-ba.
Zay, are you a mute?
Put the fucking
Yes,
to my group
he has.
too.
I'm XCBA.
Okay. Correct.
I should have went for single target build to see if I can parse something decent.
Yep. Just saw it.
Oh my god. Oh, so big. Oh, so big.
Why are you pulling trash? Like, what's wrong with you? It's gonna invalidate with the law.
It's efficient for percentage, okay? Like,
Alright, there's guards in here. Yeah,
Oh my god.
You get prideful, dude.
Just getting booped around.
Who even pulled that? Wait, my powers are so good. I have no idea. It's so sad.
No, I got
My
stuck.
fuck while staying.
get what you fucking deserve. Hunters.
Oh yeah. Let's sit in the middle to hopefully I don't get booped out of the way.
Bumping fat bitches.
Yeah, I got no damn. No damn at all.
Oh my god, we have so much boomkin now, what the fuck?
Get out of your fire. Oh my god, look how many druids.
So I didn't really get to talk to Euro, but tonight I might be sitting on Sylvanas, which it looks like we're probably bringing an extra boomkin. And looks like he's already in.
His little moves doing, man.
But that means we might need to have a melee sit. It doesn't look like we're sitting the feral. It looks like we are either sitting a warrior since we already have a warrior buff, or a rogue since rogues don't bring anything to the raid but Cloak of Shadows.
Two people simping for me.
So there's a good chance I might be on sit duty for Sylvanas.
But it doesn't matter.
I'm actually a little concerned, not gonna lie. It's like, is this like a temporary sit, or is it like I'm basically sitting until the boss is dead? And I've never been in that position before where I'm basically perma sitting until the boss is dead, and especially for the last boss. I've usually been in. So now I'm concerned, dude.
Get off me.
I'm concerned. I hope we don't sit. Yeah, I think it would be pretty lame if I did.
Save me.
Yeah, but you have a lot of melee, right? So I'm trying not to. What's
You're
this?
soaking shit. That black circle's not being soaked.
I'm soaking it, man.
Because it's either going to be me or the other rogue, and I'm trying to be impartial as best I can.
Yeah, man. I would if I wasn't getting fucking chased.
It's like, I'd rather let them decide, Euro and Strike the Mem, like which rogue, if we do sit one rogue, like which rogue we end up rolling with, if we do end up sitting just one of us.
Good luck. Should we take this guy?
Put some respect
So I'm just kind of trying not to, what is it, I guess,
Quick, it's hard.
It's not even there.
Try not to give too much of my own thought in it. Just let him decide how they want to run it. Or maybe I should be vocal about it and just be like, you know what? I really want to kill this boss, dude. I've been putting in the effort. Wait, did he get something? Shoulders? Is that the first time he's getting those shoulders? Let's go, dude.
Why what?
I think I actually need though. I think you should stay, but that's just me. Yeah, I feel like I've been putting in the effort and time. I don't know, like I would prefer not to be sitting down.
I mean, it's a pretty big chance.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like, you know, push comes to shove and somebody has to sit, you have to be objective in terms of what does the class bring to the raid scenario versus what they don't bring. Rogues don't really bring anything to the raid when you think about it. We bring cloak, so we have immunity, but like other classes can bring immunity and something else. Raid buffs and stuff, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But in all fairness, like if we were to decide who do you bring, who do you not bring, you probably wouldn't want to bring a class that doesn't contribute to anything but damage. Like Ultra Shadows is good, but like Ice Block for Fire Mage or Frost Mage, you bring also in buff and an immunity. So if you really need an immunity, there you go. There's one that also brings something extra. Warriors, at least you bring a Rallying Cry and Spell Reflect. So you have decent survivability, decent damage.
Oh, like an aura?
Feral Druids, you don't really bring much different than a Boomy or a, I don't know, Boomy or any other Druid. You bring Stampeding, but every Druid brings Stampeding. But the damage they do on single target, I mean the pipe. Are you playing without any weakauras? Angela, how you doing, my man? I have some weakauras, but not really. I didn't really start playing WoW and I didn't really start playing Rogue with a bunch of weakauras. Like I kind of got used to where my buffs are at. I mean, I guess this bar down here is kind of like a weakaura in a sense. It's like the normal WoW bar for like weakauras, not weakauras, but the WoW. What is that nameplate bar? Health bar in the middle. Like I kind of get used to watching out for my buffs to the top right, or I guess down the middle here to track my slice and dice. My dots I can just see right here and track it. Yeah, I feel like if you feel like you need more information on the screen, definitely utilize weakauras. I just didn't really like, I guess, grow up playing my rogue with weakauras. You won't really grow up really, but like, I guess when I was learning rogue and starting to play rogue and trying to improve, I didn't really go to weakauras because it's just not something I used to do. I haven't really played around them too much. I also do like trying to keep my UI as little clutter as possible, so I don't try to like make my screen too busy. Although I feel like if I did play more weakauras, I would need to change my UI completely. Like make it look a lot cleaner in general. What's up, Archangel? How you doing, fam? You're having a good one.
Oh, sad. I'm just gonna
Somebody get off.
I don't see any bench.
DK Dome and Rally. DK Dome and Rally.
I love when members are.
I misunderstood what you said. I used silence on the abomination. Sorry.
I don't see any bench. Soul Reaper?
Swear to God. We're trying this bank bust.
Everybody's all doing. So we're doing heroic real quickly, trying to see if we can get a dagger from Sylvanas. If we get a dagger, I'll be so happy. This will be done. This raid with a dagger. But we'll see. If we get a dagger though, we'll be in such a good position for single target aim, boys. Such a good position.
I'm gonna tag the boss.
Yeah, I did damage to it.
And I wonder if we might be able to play subtlety or assassin with the Sylvanas dagger, because that is shadow damage, and we could aim that shadow damage with the one conduit from the shadows. I think it's from the shadows.
I'm hunting it next time.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Let's see the bow.
Deeper daggers, that's what it is. From the shadows, something else. I don't remember what.
Wait, you transmogged it?
No, he's got his like 2.
I need to buy more armor kits.
Thank you, man. I love you.
It's a nice looking bow.
Is Fozzy any good for the raid or not? Frost Death Knights, I haven't really seen them, or I haven't even heard people talk about them popping off or anything. I doubt that they're terrible. Them shows look good in raid. Yeah, as long as arms warriors and sub rogues and demon hunters are in raid, enhancements are good because you're not really there for like the damage you do, but rather for the damage you do, the damage you enhance for other melee. But like by themselves, they don't do bad damage at all. Actually, not bad damage at all.
What the? We're going.
Just started level up a Frost DK and it feels so good. Yeah, they're not a terrible spec. They're not completely like the strongest that I've seen out of all the specs in the game right now, but they're not terrible.
10 seconds before
They're pretty fun. They're especially good in PvP, but they're not completely awful in PvE either.
Do you think we could hold Lust for 2 minutes and 40 seconds for my meta,
It's
please?
just 10 seconds, dude. One time.
Seems suspicious.
Alright, we do too much damage.
Unholy out DPS for DK more. Yeah, Unholy is generally like really strong. It's considered really good by many. Just Unholy has a problem of not being super enjoyable to play for many as well. But they're pretty good though. Generally pretty good spec.
Kind of weird, Demon Hunters.
They do.
They're
down
fucking
here.
upstairs.
Yeah.
We
They're
gotta
like
do that.
nothing.
No, seriously, go
Why
down.
not kill this?
Push him, let's go.
We're nowhere near. Okay, we're 10% off.
We are.
Oh my god, we actually have no damn. We're gonna wipe.
We got it. Yeah, this can
Bro.
no big deal. That was a little close, to be honest.
It took us so long to kill KT down there. I'm hoping next season, or maybe after patch 9.1.5, they do something for Frost to make him a little bit better. Because Frost spec is insane in PvP. It's really strong.
Counts for your
Well,
pride.
it doesn't count for all stars, but it counts towards your like median average. Average.
No, not your average.
But I don't think their damage is completely the trash can either. It's just when you have the alternative of Unholy, who's had like a really good PvE season last season, and in the current season it's not bad either.
Knock those.
I mean, the fact that their pets do as much damage as they do is just criminal, right? They're just nuts. Same event here, Demon Hunter DPS PvP PvE wise. I have not. No, I've seen I think one in a key, but I don't think it was like a high end key or anything like that. I know that they are not terrible in Sims, like the legendary that they run for the Venti or Covenant, but I haven't actually seen anybody play him.
Next one's my dumb.
Or maybe I have, I just never noticed it. Because I mean, I do a lot of keys. There's a lot of classes I run with, and their ability is just so. It's not super flashy. Like Hunt, you can just see him charging from a mile away, just going straight up to tackle the linebacker or whatever, right? They're just straight up football players, dude. You know what I mean? You can see it from a mile away. The Venti ability is it's quiet. It's very like watching Rogue go for a vendetta. You don't really see the vendetta. He doesn't have like a crazy good animation. Like the animation is very similar to a kill command, and it's such a common animation. It's so tame, you just don't notice it, I guess. But I know that there's Sims. In Sims, they were doing really well. I don't think for Demon Hunter any of the Covenants are bad, though. So if a Demon Hunter wanted to play Venthier, just because, like, let's say there's a playstyle, maybe they want to play big, damey, single target, try a new Covenant, I think they would be fine, actually. Like Rogues, I think Demon Hunter is one of those classes that can play just about any Covenant with, like, very minimal drawback. Is there always going to be an optimal Covenant? Yes. Whether you raid with the M+, with the PvP. I think right now it's a Fae. But if you want to play like something a little off meta without like completely trolling, I think Demon Hunter would be one of those classes that has the opportunity to play something that not complete the troll. We're dead. But you're actually dead.
Fix the tank head. Kill the tank head, please.
Hurry, Herzeus. Don't get fucked.
I'm just gonna repeat it.
He's a lizard! Kill the lizard!
We're gonna have hella ads. We're gonna do less right now.
I have CD smile.
Where's his own? Kill the Fire Reaver. We suck this. Stay down.
Wow, I'm getting... What is hurting me? Is it just my asthma? Is that on everybody? I think it is. It is. I don't know. Is that normal? Has that always been there? I guess it has been. I just never noticed it.
The next meteor will sack control also sack
Like, look, we just did a fight. Of course, there's going to be movies, there's going to be warlocks, so the AoE pad damage. But like, Alma didn't do too terrible, right?
I didn't get it. Oh, also got it.
Alma isn't too terrible.
Holy shit! Oh,
Wait, what drop?
Two.
what?
Somebody got really excited there.
For that helm, I would suck a big toe.
Did your desk just raise like 2 inches?
Is this good?
No,
I don't think this is
no,
good.
my mic-
She can't trade it. She's 233.
Don't say.
I'm just kidding. He's like, whoa.
I went to go.
I want to try these shoulders.
Come on. I know, sorry.
I don't think it'll be that good, but I want to give them a try. What are they called?
Imagine still having a 233 helm in there.
Shoulders of something
Read that
something.
note.
But the love of God gave me 233. Kind of weird. Where's that mythic?
Never got
Shoulders.
one.
What are they called? Off, crooked, off.
Say what?
Hold up, my man is still wearing a
Crooked.
Castle Nathrian helmet and we're a Mythic Sylvanas prod.
I mean, he's got a socket in it, so it's pretty huge.
Hold
Yeah, that's it, bro. There's no way to get sockets in this patch, so.
How do people get?
Crooked confidant 460. 246, right? And then socket. I don't even know what socket I get.
Problem.
Yeah, do you think that Tass? Do you think that Relic of the Frozen Waste is better than fucking Cube?
My current is the critical hits. Wait, let me see what I'm running actually.
Not gonna sim better for sure.
Foreboding Shard of Tell. So let's put Foreboding Shard of Tell in that
Actually be
thing.
better. Yeah.
Look, if you're just getting it, I can't trade it. I'm sorry.
Let's see if dropping our shoulders would actually increase our damage. I don't think so, but we'll try it. Because it's better stats. It's greater in haste.
Changed the amount of
Alright, thanks, Al. I'm going to say good luck with daggers. Thanks so much, my guy.
For sure.
Gotta make sure we're in assassination. We might get a chance.
Yeah,
I mean, damage is good. It's very fun to play Holy or other top meta class and specs that he came in. Hey, honestly, play whatever you like, honestly. Play whatever you enjoy, dude.
So 0, you could just.
Honestly.
If you put 0, it always works during last, and then it never works afterwards.
Wait, that shoulder's actually a slight upgrade.
Just realistic. For us, it's fine.
Hold on.
Hey, Euro.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I keep my free stealth and trade a helmet for playing as Ninjara? Because I already got the helmet on my stuff. I'm just asking out then now.
I got the shoulder anyway.
Also, did more than one person use shoulders?
All.
I don't want to send that. I can just pass maybe.
Shoulder.
That's an upgrade for Brucey's.
I think you're the only person.
I didn't respond, but I'll put some.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
If
I was just
it's
like-
if it's a high spin, because I'd rather just get the first boss.
Plus 12 shoulder.
Well, for me, it's an item level downgrade, but the secondary stats aren't really that good. Like, at least I'm dropping mastery, so it's kind of a weird one.
It's up to you, yeah.
Because it's also a stamp. That's survivability too, so that probably could be beneficial. Than like 11 DPS or 12 DPS difference.
I'm just gonna swap. If you don't want to talk into quality.
Honestly, I feel like just give the shoulders to Breezy's.
Buff, how good is that trinket for you?
The shoulders are actually an upgrade. It's funny. Because I got Master in my character. Master is a dead stat though.
DPS for Myths, Boomy, and Strict.
I have way too much mastery. I have pants with mastery, and I have shoulders with mastery, and I think that's it.
I literally do not. If I get it or not.
Yeah.
Even if it's 1 DPS, give it to somebody else.
Just hold on to it, don't equip it as Trick needs. Alrighty,
boys. This is it, dude. We've had weeks and weeks and weeks of no Edge of Night. Last week, I got the bow from Sylvanas on my hunter, on my survival hunter.
Yeah.
So this week, we have to have like a bunch of different daggers drop, dude. Me and the other rogue stuff must have a dagger drop. It's been way too long, dude. Way too long. This is where Edge of Night gotta drop. Even though it's a item level downgrade for my weapon, it is still huge for the extra effect. And I wonder how good it'll be for sub too. I don't have a really good daggers for sub or assassin, but I wonder how much better it is for those two. Because generally my outlaw gear is a lot better for well, outlaw and single target. But like for some players switching like assassin or subtlety, like they actually just gain DPS. For me, I lose single target DPS. I'm so one trick outlaw geared that even switching for the specs that are supposed to be better for single target, I actually sim for less. Like, it's actually better for me to stay in Outlaw because I'll do more dam, or sim for more single target dam. Either way, though.
I'm here.
Well, I'm back, Arthur. What's up, Zuli? I do fam. I can't talk. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good one. Get ready for this one fight, boys. We're gonna kill on Heroic. That's the only time we're gonna kill Sylvanas ever. Because we're gonna be back on Mythic, just trying to get to P2 and make out of P2 safely.
9.1.
Someone should turn on their stream so they know, because there's literally no possible way to test this.
Boys, wish me luck. This dagger has evaded me for so long. Normally, I'm pretty lucky with gear.
Already?
Oh, we should have.
Heroic or Mythic? Starting off with Heroic to see if we can get the dagger, and then heading over to Mythic. Because we're in Sylvanas at this point, so we're just gonna lock out in Sylvanas until we kill her. And hopefully get some decent rankings out of it, but at this point, like, we've just been on Sylvanas for so long, just killing the boss would be the most important part at this point. You know what? I think I'll try this build on Sylvanas tonight, if I'm in. If I'm not in, I'll be a little sad, but it's okay.
God, they're everywhere.
They're in the trees.
My god, this is so much easier on Heroic. Actually, it's not even funny.
Oh,
Sushi boat today. Sushi boat.
That it's so hard to tell when Boomy's pressed the vent ability. Not. Is it really? Yeah, I mean, I guess they're just going berserk. Alright, I guess you can all see it right here, right? Huh. Have Boomy's bursted? Well, are they at the top, like, miles ahead of everybody in damage? Yes? Yeah, they press their ability.
You can do it right now before she...
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, do it.
Here, just I'll press forward. We'll watch the cutscene more.
It's so crazy how Venthyr Boomies was the most memed on thing for so long, and now it became the meta. Everybody's a Venthyr Boomy. It's actually hilarious. Heroic after the Mythic? Yeah, what's up, Tom? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Boys, we won the dagger. We really won the dagger.
First time, where are you guys going?
We won the dagger.
Oh shit.
I'm so used to. Oh my god, dude.
I mean, it's not even left.
Oh, there's one there. What the fuck?
They also,
I forgot this is Heroic. I'm so used to the Mythic version. Now we go left or right.
Forgot.
Oh my god, these are really slow. I remember when we were doing this on Heroic, these were so fast at you, dude. So fast at you. They're so slow.
Give us something to do. I don't know, man.
The other half of the gateway's down here, guys. What the fuck? I found where it is. It's all the way down here.
Yo, Lamoon, you gave us a little bit too much there.
Yeah, I didn't expect to refresh it.
Mhm.
Is it actually down there?
Yeah, the one that trick puts in the beginning.
Wait, I see it now.
I can see it, yeah.
Next, I tried to take it. That's why I'm down here. See any reason.
She doesn't even do the, what is it, the wave again. They're gonna just sit in the, oh, I almost could sit on the outside of the edge. I just melee her. So close. I have 8 yards of melee, and I can't even hit her. Would have been so cheesy to him. What the hell is this? AMZ. What the hell's going on there? I don't understand, dude. I don't get it.
Imagine being a boomkin. Stupid ass pal.
Dude, look at these boomkins, man. It's actually so dumb.
That's good.
It's hilarious.
Looks like a trend.
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll just
Where
do
did-
less damage.
Where did all these bookings suddenly come from?
Dude, I want a poaching trip.
We actually were on trees. But,
Wow.
We used to look up at the sky and wonder at our place
Help,
in the stars.
Yo, can I
Got
please cast a
presents.
Shadow Bolt?
If she dies, she dies.
Full health.
Casting shit.
Now you have to live.
Please? I'd like a
Sharks
shark.
don't have Shadow Bolt anymore. What the hell?
It was dead.
in our sights. The future is already here.
Try to see if I can maybe get a decent parse in this fight.
Stack on the
Well, the AoE.
No matter how hard we tried, we're doomed.
Maybe we can get some decent damage out of it.
Look, it's exactly like Mythic. Abort! Abort! Exactly like Mythic. I am in China. Good luck.
I can see the end.
Memnarch gate. Memnarch. Oh,
Oh my!
that's new. He's getting yeeted.
Oh no.
That was fucking scary.
Oh my fucking
Someone
god,
over
get
here.
off me with the soul thing. Actually, fuck off.
Well,
Oh no, I got a wave. Hold on. Trying to respond to somebody.
are you guys serious? Stuff you just killed me, dog.
Tag it. Oh my god, I actually got to walk right up to Sylvanas. I'm actually surprised. I think she's bugged.
Okay, no one survived, but you
She literally let me just walk up to her in melee.
actively trying to kill me.
Huh. That's funny.
Disconnect.
Did I spread it? I don't think I did. Maybe I did actually. I got away from people.
Spell, please. You good, sir?
Taunting now. Dispels it. Yeah, dispels it.
Someone just fell down.
Spell baby pet, please. Don't get that stack.
Spread right after.
Don't get any stacks. Fear in 5.
Actually, I'm excited for this part, P3 with Sylvanas. I think this part is going to be extra annoying with all the different stacks and spreads that we gotta do. But it's going to be like a meaningful portion of the fight where it's like the final push.
Something.
It's like we're so close, we're almost done. Dagger to drop, I can feel it. Yo, do we just do that lucky swap and go sub for the dagger or say assassin? That's the question. Chat, do we say assassin for the dagger or go sub for the dagger? Because both, dagger could drop from both of them. I'm usually an assassin spec for everything.
Ow. Get him up.
Josh is gonna need the spell.
Just stack them each other.
Why is the tank dead? Uh-oh.
That have hit me.
Stop moving, man.
We picked up more.
Oh, that's not good.
Spell, please.
Sub 100%. Alright. So I'm just sub. It'll only drop you for sub, my version told me. Alright. I trust you, boys. We believe. You like the drop, mate? Thanks, boys. Appreciate ya. Hopefully we'll get it. What should disappear? Wait, no, not disappear yet. Maybe finisher? Maybe another finisher? Okay, now she's dead. Alrighty, dudes. Let's get it. Give me the weapon. Give me the dagger. Give me the dagger.
Good luck, Clay.
Oh, we did it!
Nothing.
We got one, boys! Let's go, dude! Huge! The bow and the dagger, dude.
That's sick, dude. Congrats.
Bis.
Yeah, he got one.
B-I-S. Bis. Yo. These we don't need. But it should got something? Should got, wrists. Okay, cool. I guess we gotta sim this.
Any reserves?
Which feel bad. Yo, boys, you were right. Dude, you literally guys were right. You said, go sub and you'll get it. And we did it. Yo, the question is, do we keep it? Because it can't, we do have 2 rogues. And Edge of Night, if that weapon, if we cannot keep it, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep every single night. So we're gonna go Sinful Revelation, an add item, and there's gonna be Cruciform, Vein Ripper in the main hand. 246 and 252. We're gonna put Celestial on the main weapon and compare items. Yo, huge. We don't need that. Yeah, he is getting... So the other rogue is getting 249 plus damage from the dagger as a sass. I wish I change my talents. Hold on, I need to reset my talents. I need to go full single target talents like I do for Sylvanas.
Alright, dude. Let's get the sims up so we can get out of here.
Do you use that dagger, Dalaran? Like, is it better than the...
Yes, it's my best in slot in the offhand, even heroic. The effect is huge.
Crazy.
It's actually the best in slot.
Plus 250 DPS, kind of big.
220. I need to put myself in a pure single target build though. On sim again.
Far more keys, buddy.
They're 2 key daggers fully upgraded.
Far more keys.
Yeah,
Here we go. Change my talents, so it should hopefully work properly. I guess I shouldn't equip the daggers yet, in case South gets them. Simon. Keep it? I can't. I can trade it, and it's on the table to trade. It's on the table to trade. It's less damage than for South, but 220 though. We'll see though.
None of your items have sockets either.
Why could you keep it? So if it's tradable, if it's an item that can be traded, it's put it on the master looter. So it's not something that, like, if you drop it, you keep it. It would be really sad to part with this weapon, but if it's deemed by the loot council that it's the bigger upgrade for somebody, then it's a bigger upgrade for somebody else. Whoever needs it needs to gets a disguild. Yeah, it's whoever gets the most value. In as much as the other rogue that's annoying, he technically gets 20 more damage out of it than I do, but also he's in sub-spec. Simming in sub-spec, which I don't think he's simming in sub-spec.
I think Astral's 11.
Or playing in the sub-spec.
11.
He's technically getting 20 more dam on me on that one. So potentially he's going to be able to get it. Even though this thing is my best. I guess it also depends which rogue to bring for the mythic raid if we are dropping one melee.
Single target, and it was like like 10, 7.5.
Hey, no one really wants this.
No.
So we'll see what happens with the dagger.
Ring drops 10 times a week, man.
Don't fucking remind me.
South is here? Okay, let me go chill south. Just in case it's tradable to him. I wish I could keep it, dude. That's my best in slot weapon. It is my best in slot weapon, but we're chilling here with south in case we trade it. We'll find out.
Whatever week, fourth wing at Elvar.
Let me see. There are 2 votes for south.
Valor came out with heroic, didn't it?
Oh man. I don't think I'm gonna be able to keep it, boys.
Yeah, I don't think
I don't think I would be able to keep it.
Yeah,
2
it's
votes
week
already
8,
for
you're
south.
only talking mythic.
Like, I'm gonna vote myself, but like, you know, that's all I can do. That's all I can do.
And then week
Yeah.
9 heroic and week 10 just the patch.
That feels bad,
Finally see a dagger,
but it's
we finally
okay.
solved both.
But it's okay.
Week 8. Or week 9. Right? Because normal comes out heroic?
Yeah,
Same time, so-
It's okay though.
Not, yeah, heroic and normal have been.
Just take him and run away. I mean, I can't do anything about it, you know? There's a set of rules, and you gotta play by them. Even though I want the dagger so badly, I'd be done. Yeah, where is he? Yep. Rest in peace. One time we saw the dagger and I have to give it away, dude. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, dude. Sorry to see it traded. Sorry to see it traded, but you got the bow, so I didn't feel bad. What the fuck? What? What? I don't understand, dude.
Wait, Hero, what do I do?
You got the bow, so F you. Yeah, okay, dude. Okay, dude.
Holding.
You boys sewed first. Unfortunate. Doubt he could trade mythic. Yeah, if it's a mythic dagger, there's no way I can trade. Well, is there a weapon? No, I don't think I can trade mythic. I don't think the game will even let me. So maybe we'll get the mythic version. That is if we're in tonight. It looks like we're running a melee heavy comp. So it seems that we might not be in for this one, boys. It looks like we're gonna try to drop a melee for a boomy that we picked up recently. So I'm thinking maybe I'll be the guy sitting, which is a real unfortunate. And now that the dagger went to south, makes me think that, well, they're probably gonna give it to the rogue they're gonna bring to the raid. So it didn't get to me. So I think I'm a bench, boys. It is Vist on. And I thought honestly that if I get the dagger, they're probably not gonna make me give it up because it's my best slot. I'll just be done with it. That's what Derek is. Fuck goes to every single fight, overtimes, all times. Yeah, dude. It's nothing that I can really do anything about, honestly. I don't want to. I guess.
Pretty big DPS also, right?
I guess it's a question of like it's all for the guild prog, and don't really want to rock the boat in that regard either, right?
In a 15-minute fight.
It is a little sour though, by the sound of things. I don't really know what they're gonna do though, because they said that they're thinking of sitting melee, and I told them, well,
I'm gonna change it to...
I told them, well, don't tell me who you're gonna sit. Just like decide among yourself who has the best performance and bring the best melee to the raid. Because I thought to myself, like, well, what am I gonna do? Because I feel like if I were to, I basically feel like I would have to be sitting there defending my spot as a rogue and then raid. And I thought to myself, you know what? Just decide amongst yourselves who you want to bring to the melee as the melee. Because it looks like we're gonna be cutting some melee for boomies for range, for Sylvanas. So just to be impartial about it, because I thought it'd be the best way of going about it, like decide amongst yourselves. But we'll see. It's 20 DPS. It's a 20 DPS difference, true. You should have kept the dagger and leave the guild. That's kind of messed up, though. I mean, I know those guys for a while, but we'll see, right? We'll see. Should have kept the dagger and dipped. How could they get the dagger from you and bench you too? We'll see, right? We'll see.
I'll fuck with this. It would be nice to get a trinket that does...
Again, like if... I guess, I mean, it's not like I've been in the guild for like a week. No, I've been in there for a while. Not much about it. Like, when you're in a guild, and the whole purpose of the guild is progression and to get ranking, sometimes, especially if you have a really big roster, certain people have to be sat, so then better classes can be played. Because with certain classes, you have an easier time with the boss, or an easier time getting to the final phase and then also killing the boss. And then in the re-clears, I guess I'll be able to maybe kill the boss. So far, I haven't ever been in a situation where I had to be straight up hard sat on a boss for like cutting edge. But it looks like because we have way too many melee, some melee gotta get cut. And the first melee are gonna be the ones that don't bring raid utility. You look at the pharaohs, you look at rogues that don't bring anything to raid. Warriors, we technically do have a warrior buff already with Memnarch as a tank, but another rallying cry is another rallying cry that a rogue doesn't bring or anything. You know what I mean? No, I mean, to tell you to give up, even though you're with them since the start of the raid, rogue, and you were on each raid day. Well, I'm not playing Assassination. Even though Assassin Outlaw do fairly close in terms of performance generally on single target. And then Outlaw would, I think, would be better for AoE damage in P2, and then okay damage in Sylvanas because you have a lot of uptime. I guess if one rogue is playing sub or assass, it's deemed as most people as a melee better single target spec. So I guess I'm just playing the wrong spec. Even though I think Outlaw can be just fine, but it's really difficult when that's so ingrained in. I guess it's so ingrained in people's minds. It's really difficult to convince them, even if you like see the damage, like it's all the same. And it's very, very similar to one another. Very, very similar. It's still so ingrained that it's really difficult to get past that hurdle. Feeling man trying to do the best of the guild shows Allure. Yeah, we'll see. Like maybe I'm not sad on the fight. Maybe I'm not sad, but the fact that the dagger went to the other rogue, I'm thinking, well, they're gonna cut any melee. They're probably gonna take the rogue with the dagger, because that'll probably be the biggest increase in damage.
Okay, so
you know,
you're doing Mythic Plus, and there's
a lot of class. It's rough, man, honestly. Well, it's something to discuss ahead of time, sure. Well, originally we were gonna discuss it, but then we didn't. And when I hit him up in the officer chat, like, hey, should we discuss it? I didn't have any message me, so I don't know if it was just one of those things where people are just busy, or if I'm just kind of out of the loop.
I get that, but
not gonna lie, I feel out of the loop a little. Really weird to be doing it on stream, or say it on stream. Babe, at the end of the day, I know. We'll see though. We'll see if I end up getting sad or not.
What they added?
It won't be because I'm like effing up. No, hopefully, it'll be more. We need more range, and we picked up an extra boomy, so we got what, 1 boomy, 2 boomy, 3 boomy, all is Venthyr. So that should be a lot of damage for the a lot of damage for the boss, but also a lot of damage for the chains as well.
Wait, if I have the gloves and the
well, they haven't even done the comp, so I guess we'll see, right? We'll see. This is like draft team, dude. This is like draft night to see who's in for the night. This is a game I guess still blows. Yeah, it kind of. Maybe we're in. Hey, maybe we're in still. I don't think so though, but maybe we're still in.
Why did they wait 10 weeks for all of this shit? That's so weird.
The same reason they wait a whole expansion.
They're definitely gonna take Warlocks, Roidlust.
Actually does nothing for people.
So 2 locks, Roidlust, Mocha.
They put in the bare minimum, right? And then they extend fixing it just.
Well, they're sitting down a Warlock for us.
People start quitting. And then they fix everything, and they're like, look, the game's good again, and they get a surge of people back, and then they don't do anything until
Roidlust is 4 spots.
Expansion. They're like, here's all the fun stuff.
I don't think I'm in, boys.
And then
I don't think I'm in.
over until the next expansion.
Unfortunate. Actually, unfortunate. Oh, I'm in apparently. What? So who are they sitting then? Mocha? No, wait. We're sitting strict? Why?
There you go.
Yeah, Hearthstone, let's go!
You remember that game?
Yeah, we have to play Hearthstone to get him.
So apparently we were going to set a melee, but we're not apparently.
Wait,
what?
A new one? Like,
yeah, it's coming.
I don't understand.
It's a rat or whatever.
We're bringing. It was setting a Warlock.
Well, they tacked also onto the 6-month sub. You got like free Hearthstone.
I'm not sure what we're doing then. I guess we're replacing a Warlock with a Boomy.
So you're not. I don't get a new mount.
Or no?
That I don't
Wait.
have in WoW.
Wait.
There is also a rat mount coming to
or no?
Hearthstone that if you play Hearthstone or something, you get it in WoW.
I don't understand anymore.
The new expansion or whatever.
Wait, no, the moving? What? They kept moving super out of and moving them out. Which? What is going on? They're moving them around.
Hearthstone campaigns are free and have been for like over a year.
What is going on?
Yeah.
Alright,
I don't understand what's going on. I guess we're in. I don't know why we sit in a Warlock. I don't know why we were talking about, hey, who do we sit? And then we sit a Lock. I feel like it's a little backwards though.
So like all the fucking Oldham cards are gone?
Well, no, not all of them. They do like a weird shifting.
Well, now it makes no sense. So nervous.
Now they do a weird.
Honestly, I've never had this to be that nervous of like, wait, who's getting to play, who's not getting to play. I never had like that nervous moment of like, oh wait, who's playing? And it's like, oh shit, dude, the draft is in.
What I'm asking is Galaxy.
I am so confused, dude. I am so confused. Also, who is this priest?
But it could be in the next season.
Senior Slappy? Wait, Slappy's in?
Alright, well, looks like
Wait, what? Okay, hold on.
Imagine
We got Myth, we got Arc, we got
don't like.
You're an enhancement player, dog.
I don't
Buff,
like
we got
someone hitting a hero
Sunlace?
power and getting, you know, whatever the fucking.
Why is Slappy on a
opinion was
priest?
that essentially
Isn't he a wrestle droid?
what it was the Galaxy.
Also, why? I don't understand. So Mocha isn't even in. Wait, wait. So who? I don't understand.
How many years ago? When
Just
did that
play
start?
around it.
So we are not bringing a warrior.
Oh, just play around. Just play
don't let
around
that
RNG.
happen.
Okay.
Yeah, just don't let them hit hero power.
I'm so confused at this point.
Yeah.
So originally we were talking about dropping melee and then bringing a lot of range,
Like really early on that, like,
and instead we basically just dropped a dropped a warrior, brought a boomy. I don't understand. I'm so confused, dudes. I'm actually so confused. I'm actually so confused. But at least we're in for the boss fight, so I guess I don't feel that bad. But I'm still confused.
How are the first
Good.
I am confused. There's always LFR, lol. I guess there's always LFR. Then you try to give it the dagger? Well, the dagger and LFR, I actually don't know. Would the dagger be enough of an upgrade on LFR? Hold on, let me go like the full build here. Because it seems better for this. For one reason or another. I'm so confused now. I went from like kind of sad to like legit confused. Wait, okay, so dagger and LFR gear compare, Edge of Night, offhand, and what's the LFR? 233. Let's put some for Revelation on that bad boy, and then add item, Cruciform, Vein Ripper, Cruciform, Vein Ripper, 252. I want to see if the LFR version of it is any good. I don't think it is though.
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
Per item. Let's try it.
No, raw gold farming.
Raw gold farming?
Yeah, you get 10
drops?
like boomkins. Go to insert any zone in the game here that has an infinite respawn area of mobs, and they just press buttons. Yeah, isn't
And
there
they
a free?
just, for like the gold that drops.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And
Apparently the dagger is still 100 DPS upgrade even on LFR offhand. 100.
But they kill these like.
So I guess I could do it on no, not even LFR. Wait, that's like normal. What's the LFR version? Wait, hold on. What is the LFR version of the dagger?
Respawn time? It might be like old Zelda, but
Hold on. I need to know.
There's a chance to drop like really rare.
220. Wait, that's probably still an upgrade, isn't it? Yeah, let me try it. 220. That's so funny. So 233, which is the normal version, is still as an upgrade by 100 DPS. But I want to see how big is the upgrade over LFR. If that's an upgrade, that would be hilarious. You'll get the mythic version of the daggers. I would love to get the mythic version of it. Like Redemptive Covenant, I do. I like it a lot. I know it's not really like deemed as by the rogue community as your best in slot best slot choice, but I don't know. 7. The LFR version of the dagger in the outfit is 7 DPS increase. It is still an upgrade. Not a big one, but it's still an upgrade.
They made it bannable.
Is this the final comp? Wait, oh no. Apparently I am sat. Never mind, boys. Scratch that. Apparently I am sat. Apparently they are sitting me. Wait, for who? For who though?
Blizzard tell like accounts are botting because they're just sitting in the same zone for 24 hours?
Never mind. Apparently I am set. What is going on? Tyrant, we're trying to figure out if we are getting set or not getting set. Also, Sylvanas heroic dagger drop. We're trying to figure out if I am going to keep it or I had to give it away. I had to give it away, and it looked like I was not getting set, but now it looks like I am getting set. And I'm not sure what's going on.
Super ranged heavy comp tonight.
I'm not sure what's going on. So apparently we are sad, dude. Rest in peace. I thought we had a chance there. I thought we got some hope there for a second, but apparently not.
The way they will differ from last week is we had Dal and Mocha on both sets of right platforms in P2 along with Strict. Wreckers, Bruce, and Jash. You guys will be both sets of right-hand platforms.
Okay. How big did you keep? No, I had to give away the dagger.
Everyone else
I had to give it to South, and then they brought in South, but I'm sad. Which I knew, like, as soon as I give the dagger away, like, I'll probably get it sat. So, because I wanted to go more range heavy comp. At first we had a range heavy comp,
Both sets of left.
and then we didn't have a range heavy comp, and then we did now. Who did it replace me for? Jash?
Oh shit, let me change it to mythic. Don't zone either.
Is that who they replaced me for? Or somebody? I don't know what's going on anymore, dude. Yeah, I'm confused, dude. I'm confused. I'm actually still salty I had to give the dagger away. Like, it's about best in slot, and I would need to never ever like do any heroic again if I didn't need to. Like, best in slot, even if I never get the mythic dagger, I got my best in slot gear. Like, literally end game stuff. What do you have to give with the dagger? So like it's a higher sim for the other rogue. It was about like 20 DPS difference, but he is like a sub/assassin main, so I guess he would use it in his.
Yeah, so
I guess it wouldn't really make a difference with a main hand or offhand, right? There's a 20+ upgrade for the other rogue, yeah. 20 DPS. Yeah, I was kind of hoping. I was thinking to myself, like, you know what? If I did get heroic dagger, they probably wouldn't make me trade it. They'd probably be like, you know what? That's the best in slot. You were in for every fight. You probably get to keep it, but I guess not. Rest in peace, though, boys. Rest in peace. It finally dropped, dude. After weeks of not dropping, and there it is. And it's like, oh, gotta give it away. And the funny part is, if the second heroic dragon dropped, they probably would give it to the other rogue too, because it's like he can run the offhand, and I could double the benefit of it. But I'm pretty sure you can get double the benefit of it, can't you? It's weird. Strick said I can log for heroic, but rankings don't show up in my. That's supposed to work. You can't get up there. Trying to out for.
So those are like my avatar rank aftershock and all CDs on there.
We should with another boomy. They should, in general, we should be okay-ish. It's safe to zone battle, I guess. Those that are not in tonight, obviously you guys have a lot of experience and reps on this fight, so if you don't mind remaining engaged in this and just keeping an extra set of eyes, making calls as you see fit, that would be super helpful. We'll see how this goes. If it doesn't seem like it's a net improvement over what we were doing previously, then go back to the drawing board. But the goal is to get as much time in P2 and hopefully see some P3 and start working on that.
I'm on the same boat with you guys, trust me, but you can't do much about it. Yeah, honestly can't. Nope, 2 daggers is DPS loss. Is it really? Wait, actually? Or is that a troll? Is only one of those daggers good? I'm done.
For real?
Hero damage.
Here. Look. Where am I? Where you at? Next to you. Look at this dude. He's RP walking and Miss AFK.
Where can I see the sub-rogue dagger? Trinkets for sub. So they're simmed. They're actually simmed with double Sylvanas dagger, but maybe they're simmed because it's like the highest item level. Maybe they're simmed maybe because of the highest item level dagger, but they're simmed for like double dagger. But I guess like if you have like a 240 or whatever,
no, run off the
that's some way less with 2 daggers on. Really? Okay. So I guess the only reason you would run it is because of the highest item level, then, right?
One of the warlocks have like your thing to whisper.
But like if you have like heroic ones, you would probably run like a mythic one in the main hand, and then the effect in the offhand.
Just take it off if they don't want it, but
Which I guess would make sense.
It's like what, like 200 DPS for y'all?
Leave it.
Oh, I need I'm just going to be 10 more for this. I need some.
Okay. Then I need the weapon lol. So I guess it's very similar to like this cruciform as a heroic version. You would run an offhand, but you wouldn't want to double up on it because it's like the effect is nice, but like you would probably want the highest item level in your hand either way. Okay. Well, his daggers are 246 anyway. So these daggers are already like same item level as Sylvanas dagger. So if he did get a second heroic dagger, his main hand is 246. The Sylvanas dagger is 246. So I think he actually would be able to get use out of it.
I need to buy anime porn.
Unless he gets like a better dagger later. That's like 100k during a 5-minute fight. That's pretty good though. That's a bit of damn. I guess we'll just have to see how long it takes.
definitely need somebody to research it. You need a music class for that.
You can use
There is one.
Rhythm.
Yeah, I've used Rhythm Bop before. That one kind of sucks.
There's jukebox. Jukebox is fine with it.
It's only a matter of time until they all go down, to be honest, but... Yeah, they said the same thing about wine.
But we'll see though. Only one. Two can stack. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
All right.
of course.
So I guess if the second dagger did drop, unless they just don't know.
Jockey music, we'll get it.
Honestly, I could see them still give the rogue the dagger just because, like, oh, I didn't know it didn't stack. Oh, my B. I got 3 of you. Let's go, dude. Got 3. Wait, 3 daggers? What do you do with the third one? Let me go and grab why did I just use consumable? I just wasted that potion, dude. I just wasted a flask. Let me go and buy the chest armor. The what do you call it? The what do you call it, dude? The armor kits. And I guess we'll watch someone else play the game. Dude, that feels bad, not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
Armor kit.
Zoned in on the wrong side of the room. Bizarre.
There we go. Like 40 of them. Why not? Why not? Why aren't you using Tank Pala? That's a good question. Tank Palas were pretty popular during the World First progression. I think Zay wants to play Blood DK. Plus he got like 100,000 health in that thing. Baby Cake played Warrior, and I guess he just kind of stuck with Warrior. Just people playing what they're comfortable with, / what they want to play.
We just need to move the middle one. Just going from the middle of the green.
3 baby armor kits. Let's go, dude. Huge. Better than not having them. Let me go to my Covenant Sanctum while I'm at it. I'm gonna stop trying to use my consumables. That was a wasted one.
Let's go.
I'm scared of the delay.
DK sucks. You think it's that bad for the raid?
Baby cocky. Hey.
I don't know. Zay could express a want to play Death Knight pretty early into the tier. Like he was really excited to play DK, Blood DK in particular, and pick it up. But he does have a prop pala. I don't think his prop pala is that good though. Oh, hey, DK doesn't suck. None of the tanks are really that bad. It's just like all tanks can tank things just fine. It's like you have a little difference between tanks. Like Death Knight has no mobility at all.
Not updated at the moment, so don't worry about it.
And you have self-healing with blood. Good vault? Decent vault, Tarek. Yeah, decent. Nothing on the rogue. Literally nothing good. We literally took the coin and turned it into Korthak crystals. But when it comes to my alts, we generally got item level upgrades on all of them. It was actually kind of nice. Actually kind of nice.
Yes.
Left side, best side, so you're fine.
Hey, we should have chain people use their range to surround the chains. So that it's better. I can go faster.
Alright. Astral baby.
Them shoulders look weird.
Yes, pretty.
Like these shoulders are my IRL shoulders, bro. What are we talking about? I look crooked IRL, I know. It's not that bad. It's low damage though. Tank balance is pretty good. Yeah, I feel like when it comes to like tankiness, all tanks are pretty even in terms of how much damage they can take. You did to make a change of Mog? Well, I want to change my Mog really badly. You know what I want to change it to? Let me show you. While they're pulling the boss, let me show you what I want to change it to. So we have the Korthia version of this gear, and I want to run the chest piece, the pants, and the boots. And then from this set, from the travel network, I want to run the belt, the gloves, the shoulders, and then there's this one helm that I like that I think would fit this pretty well. I think it's the, what is it? It's like a Wrath of the Lich King. There we go. Something like this, but back piece also. I gotta change the back piece. Hold on. Back piece. I got these. Yeah, look at that. That's what I want to look like, dude. That's what I want to change my set to. I just need the pants, the boots, and the chest, and that'll be set. And then I have the rest of the set. I just need a little bit, dude. Look at that. IRL, bro. Oh, bro. Are you not raiding? Apparently I'm benched. I didn't realize today, but apparently I was just kind of came into the raid and I realized that I'm benched. I don't know what happened. Just benched. No idea. So I guess we'll just watch some of the guildies play the game. So let me bring up, I guess we only have the healer POV. What the hell? Alright boys, you guys ready? You guys ready for the healer POV? It's not the most exciting POV ever, but it is a POV of the raid. So we get to like method max it, dude. Literally method max it. So if anybody pops on the stream asking, do I play a paladin? Tell them no. I'm actually just spectating a guildie. Just watching a guildie. Dude, feels bad being sad, honestly. Like if it would have felt like I think it would have felt different if I was like benched because I did something wrong or because I messed up in a fight.
Try and CC these out further if you can.
It is the most.
But yeah, sharing links okay here. You won't be able to on YouTube stream. You can share on Discord. So if you join Discord down the link below, then you can share links there. I'll be able to see it, but links won't pop up unless you're a mod over on the YouTube chat. It is like a default option. I would change it if I could. That'd be sad. It's just like it's a sour feeling no matter how you put it, right? There's just no other way to put it, but it's a sour feeling. That's all. But we'll see if they get any progression out of it. If they see in phase 2, maybe with a heavy range comp. Because maybe they do better, dude. Maybe they have an easier time with it all.
Behind the boss. Good base.
Should probably lay off her.
Yep, get off her. Just focus these ads.
Swap the ads. Swap, please.
That's a good thing, to be honest. You think so? I guess it does keep the chat pretty clean.
Push boss.
Circle.
3 immunes here.
It's a perfect push, by the way.
Bar set needs love, guys.
Now, if you check the time and ready, post a link in Discord on Transmog. Okay, I will check it.
Any druids or
Instead of sticking around for the nonsense, do keys and alts maybe, Dal? I mean, the whole point of the stream was to do a raid stream. It's just usually I'm actually in for the fights for the raid stream, but maybe they'll change the comps around a bit. You know what? I might do this. Like, if it doesn't look like they're changing the comps at all, I might just call it early so I can get some work done so I can go to bed early. I think that might be the more productive way of going about it. Only thing keeping the chat clear is going to mine filter property for once. I'm a mine filter it. Yeah, dude. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll be putting in a bit of Mori. It's just to watch the what is it? The Discord stream. I actually have to like have the stream on the monitor. I'll peep it. How about I peep the link after the poll? Let's do that.
What demon hunter was that?
We need a lock gate down here. We need a lock gate down on this open corner towards the next platform. Perfect.
Can I go show? Just want to rate something in the KO off stream. Okay, I can do that off stream then. That's fine. Is Brucey's dead? Euro just died. We got Forge.
A little burn in on her.
Appreciate you boys for being here, even though I was kind of hoping I'd be actually in with the fight, doing stuff.
Waves and then right hand group move towards.
This is a real credit duty. Honestly, dude. Tantra, you always here all the time, dude. Honestly.
We're gonna speed boost here, right?
Yeah, right there, right there.
Make sure you MD me this soul judge.
Then I'll be watching the streams more often. Well, my guy, hopefully you get in some decent sleep either way.
Ark, stay near me.
Hopefully you get in some good sleep either way, my guy.
Stacking on left side, on the boss.
At least even a wink, even a little bit.
Watch waves, watch waves.
Summoners probably over there. Make sure orbs die as soon as they're up.
Stacking. Moving into the dome. Getting the hit.
You're on orbs, guys?
Unfortunate. Oh, we're dead.
This is AMZ on the next set.
Back on summoner. Back on summoner. Orb. Still orbs up.
Did I miss one there, buff, or do I need to send it early?
Oh, that was perfect.
Okay.
Alright, we wipe it up.
We're done on left side.
Rip.
Yeah,
Well, left side
we
apparently
got it on
was
lockdown.
fine.
Yep.
Just
Well,
jump
right
up.
side didn't real well.
We're dead.
Could we pull... Well, we were pulling you off there, correct, Strick? Yep. Alright, so we should put... What do I have? Records, I have you going left there?
Did you ever experience a ninja looter?
I had you going right? Okay.
I don't think it's ever been like a ninja looter. Because it's all personal loot.
When you guys get on that right
Well, like let's say somebody just taking something from like the G Bank and bailing.
y'all's veils were super ugly.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I could be wrong.
Save soul shape.
You
Don't use a degree platform.
know what? I actually probably should have taken the belt from the Sylvanas Heroic because I could have used the belt maybe in like an offset. Because I don't have any good belts for
Who's rolling using on
the off
veil
specs.
on Colossus there? You know, buff?
I was DMing saying that. I just don't want to bug anyone else. Because that should be mine, I think. But my weakauras is like stupid. First one's the moon, the second one's me.
Should be, and you have subs as well.
What's up, Felipe? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, we're raiding, but I'm benched. At least for the time being. I wanted to run a more range-heavy composition, and I picked up a new boomy. And this is where the Venti boomkins pop off, dude. The Venti burst comes through. How do you tell the Venti boomkin is bursting? Trust me, you'll know. You'll see it. You'll see it from a mile away, dude. Literally 30k DPS on that Venti ramp. Actually crazy. I wonder if there's a way I could put the stream on for you guys to watch while I go do dailies or something. I wonder if there's a way to do it. Because I could just go do my Koithia stuff for now. Let's see, I gotta fill up a bar. If I just switch to Suburbs, then would you do it? I guess it depends. Like, would I rather play Outlaw because it's more enjoyable to me? Yeah. It's just more fun spec. Do I have any problems up against trying out Assassination or Sin? I've tried it before for some of the boss fights. And I've done like, what is it? Zakul back in BFA. You basically had to be Assass because of the birds that it had. Like, if there's a spec that's obviously better for a fight, I'll do it. It's just the damage difference between like your single target Outlaw and single target Assass/Sub. It's actually so small nowadays. And like the geared, I'm so hard geared into Outlaw that literally swap it to another spec, I'm losing DPS. So it doesn't really make that much of a difference to me, at least currently. 4 a.m. Catch you later. Thanks so much for coming by, man. Appreciate you. You have 2 monitors. I have one in the middle, one on the side, and this one face portrait mode because I don't have enough space on a desk. This one's gonna face portrait mode upwards. I used to, I think, have this one on this side. And I had the stand because there's a stand that holds these 2 monitors. These 2 right here. There's a stand that holds both of them. And I used to have the stand on the left side. But I was also... I kind of had a position where I had the stand and the table against the window. So it kind of rested a little bit against the window. Because it was basically on the tip of the table. Where it was steady, sorta. But like if there were to fall over, it will, you know, press against the window first before it falls. But right now my table is kind of like, you know, there's the wall and I have a green screen there. And it's kind of like towards the center-ish of my room or whatever. So it would just be kind of hanging off. And if it were to fall over, nothing would catch it. So I'm just going to suck on the side. Consolidate space a bit. Can you play WoW can you play your WoW on another monitor then? Technically I can. But on the portrait side monitor, I couldn't really. On this monitor I could, but this is where I have my OBS running in the chat. So I wouldn't really be able to see you guys. I just need to find a way to like where to put the Discord stream so you guys can see the stream. Kind of like, actually, I guess maybe I could figure out a way so I can show the Discord stream while also doing dailies. I could probably do it somehow.
Looking for it. I don't see it. Man, I don't know. It'd probably be called Vampire Agora.
Although I do wonder how I would look on a portrait mode because it's like really a long way. I think it would probably be it'd be like playing WoW on a mobile phone, just a really extra big screen. But I'm pretty sure if we were to like zoom in a lot of the UI, it would look like more or less a mobile version of WoW. I was like down to the third monitor. I mean, I already have a third monitor, like this one over here. It's just portrait mode. I need like a good stand that like clamps to the table that holds up 3 monitors. That's what I would love.
Yeah.
It's just so I can have like all of them just sprawled out. And maybe like have left monitor like something that can move in and out because I do have to get past the table. And if it's like sticking out, I'll always be bumping into it all the time. Very nice in OBS? I probably could. Yeah, I just would need to like really sit down and like really figure it out.
Double dip too. Your pets get it as well.
Hold on, maybe I could do it real quick so I can do some dailies while doing this.
Get the aura as well.
Is there a way to put that in logs? Or not in logs, in sim? So you can simulate difference?
Let me see if I can. I'm just gonna put in studio mode so I can see what the other like mode would look like.
When we do reclear, can we get 4 blood death dice?
Okay, so if I do this,
That spec is
I'm
really
gonna do a
Since you've been sending over 10k, you've been a little diva, you know that?
window capture,
What are you talking about?
Discord stream.
No, not wrong. You don't deny it either.
We have all the druids go Kyrian, and we run 4 blood death knights, and we get a warlock at easy rank 1. It's easy.
I bet.
Maybe we could have it pop out. Here we go. What if I use the pop out?
Like, if you don't think I'll go Kyrian instantly.
Try to see if I can set it up somehow. Oh, that actually kind of works. Okay, and I want to put it down. Wait, okay, I think I got it. Transition. Does this work? Does this look fuzzy for you guys, or how does it look? Because I have the stream popped out on the side monitor, and I'm capturing the stream itself. It's like a pop out. So that's in the background, so I could literally go do my dailies while you guys get to see the stream. How does it look, chat? Did I get it right? Does it look blurry as hell? How bad does it look? Because I'm in the game right now, I'm literally going to Korthia, and you guys don't even know. I'm literally going to Korthia, and you guys don't even know. Don't you play Celerity? I'm not right now, no. I have Celerity crafted at like what rank whatever. Actually, I could use my Soul Cinder to craft the max rank Celerity, honestly. Maybe I'll go and do that. I might just do that. Pog, what song is this? I can link it. Here we go. It's a bit blurry. Well, the stream itself is 720p 30 FPS. So I guess it would look a little blurry, like naturally.
Alpha boss.
720p. Like I can't really do much about changing the quality. That's really up to the person who set the quality. Blurry but still watchable. Well, that's about as good as I can get. What are you doing today, Dal? Do you ever figure out what burst from that Sin Rogue when against a Pally? I think you might have been using Deathly Shadows, and I think that's what it was: is Deathly Shadows, Vendetta, Flagellation, into Kindershot, Vanish, Ambush, Mark for Death, Vanish, and Venom, Mark for Death, and Venom with full cooldowns. I think that's what it was.
You need to push her. You need to push her.
Because I think your Flagellations first, and then Kidney Shots, and then goes into full rotation. Or just big back-to-back finishers. And it just hits them out of nowhere. Can I actually go and upgrade my ring, Celerity ring? I think I can to max item level. Because I think I just need the Soul Cinders. Let me do that real quick. I'm gonna go upgrade my Celerity ring to max item level because I thought I should probably at some point get it done. I'll just collect Soul Cinders over time, maybe upgrade other Legos to rank 6. But you don't necessarily need a ring or really any item with that high of an item level, besides for like secondary stats themselves. Do 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 do. How are they doing over there? They are not dead.
Huh? I think that can kill you.
They're still doing fine, I guess.
I was typing.
I wonder if I can shrink the stream a little for you guys. Like, position it better. That's about as good as I could do, honestly. You can kind of see all the abilities. That should be pretty good, boys. Hopefully. And I'm gonna go get my legendary upgraded. So weird. Is that people dead or is that... I think I can just can tell, dude. Legendary item. Let's go and upgrade the Celerity ring. Upgrade to 260 to eye level. I might play around with Celerity in my free time. Maybe that's a decent Lego nowadays. It just I really would like the way that it plays. But you have a 262 Celerity loop. That might be better for like a pure single target, like in pure Sims build. But we'll see. Because apparently still Sims is the best Lego for it.
Wave coming.
We'll see how it goes though.
Dodging wave and then moving
to
Over, get ready. Gating. Keep moving, right hand side.
Can you fort buff, please?
Right side, get into melee. Go forward.
On orbs?
Much better.
Terror orbs.
I doubt what healers you play. None. I don't really play that many healers. I used to. The healers that I do play nowadays are. I've been playing a little bit of Disc Priest recently for PvP, and I guess Restless Shaman. That's a pretty easy one. Generally, it's pretty easy to do.
Do we have a boomkin? Can they just drop a beam in that every time and then we never have to deal with it?
I'm thinking of getting you up and trying to get better at Disc Priest so me and Crank can do some twos as a Frost Mage Disc Priest. I think it'd be really, really fun. Friend never arenas, so I'm trying to figure out how to get better arena just so I can keep her alive, dude. But I think it'd be really fun.
I wasn't expecting that, but I'm burst. That's what I was slow to react with a cooldown.
Veiled on you as well. I don't know who
Is
that
piano class for heals? Honestly, dude. Well, no, I feel like Disc Priest isn't that much of a piano class. There's a lot of buttons, but there's a lot of keybinds they need. But with careful use of macros, like you could use basically the same abilities for a macro. Like you have a macro that does one thing when you target one person, does another thing when you target another. Target friend of foe macros, dude, they're so good. This is Ungana. Well, I think we should try it. I think it'd be fun. You should try anything that's new and exciting, at least once.
Killed, like it's not a priority damage thing. It's just not.
Come on.
It only has 20 HP. It's just
He silenced it all one shot if it just feared me while I was running away.
Dude, Kren doesn't want to do arenas with a bench boy. How far have the mighty have fallen? Oh no. Would it be beautiful to show someone like 13 key as a blood DK? I think it'll be fine. I mean, it's a Frost Mage, so it's not like, you know, you're not fire, but I think we'll still have a bit of fun with it. Plus, I'm a Disc Priest, I can help damn.
Problem is
Sorta.
that it's during Veil,
Grab for Kren and go pew pew. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Plus, we'll be starting out low CR. There'll be a bunch of dudes that don't know how to even like play their class barely. So we'll be starting off on a pretty good foot. Like it'll be a perfect like first time experience, like experience, I guess. Or they have a good word for it. Be a bench girl. Oh my god. Oh wait, I gotta leave the raid so I can do dailies. What am I doing? I was part of the raid. I can't do dailies while I'm part of the raid.
Yeah, reduce your movement speed. Puts a healing absorb for 10% of your HP.
Trying to get me killed, guys? No, I'll keep you alive. You'll be fine. Might have to get you like a, I don't know, a legendary for PvP, but otherwise I think you'll be okay, honestly. And by I think, I mean you will be okay. It's just I always say I think to everything that I say. It's a bad habit that I got. Honestly, you'll be fine. You guys care if you can hear the actual background of me playing Korthia? Or should I keep it muted? Because I can mute it so you guys can, I guess, you know, don't have to have me fighting mobs, killing stuff in the background. Actually, I don't even know if you guys can hear it super loudly. What's up, George? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. How are you doing, my dude? Hate PvP so much, or just be good practice? Lol. I like WoW PvP, dude. I feel like there's nothing like WoW Arenas. It's just a unique concept. I think other games have tried to emulate it, like WildStar, for example. And there's been other games before that done it. I've heard that, what is it? What is it called? What is it? Lineage 2? Or I guess the first Lineage has arenas kind of like WoW. But like, I don't know. Is it as good? Because I feel like there's nothing like WoW PvP, like WoW Arenas. It's just so unique. It's like its own mini game, its own mode, with its own meta. The 2v2s, the 3v3s, the RBGs. Oh my god, it is really blurry. Holy cow. Can I make this less blurry for you guys? Hold on, is that a thing I could do?
Yeah. After I take those two.
Hold on, I want to try to see if I can move it behind OBS and make it expanded, so maybe it'll look better. Where is it? Okay, it's huge. And if I can, I guess I need to shrink it now. Is that any better, chat? Yes or no? Is that any less blurry? Or is it still blurry as hell?
What the? What?
I tried to see if I can expand it a little bit on my screen, so maybe like when OBS captures it, it won't look as so crunched in, I guess, is the best way to put it. Let me know if that's any different. Lineage Arena's pretty bad, was it? Okay. Yeah, I heard Lineage. Was it Lineage? Is it Lineage that's coming out too? Right, Lineage 2? Is that what's coming out soon? Age 2. Is that the game that's coming out very, very soon that people are hyped about? Yeah, it's Lineage. Was it really that bad? Because I feel like everybody that I know, like in Guild, at least talking about, oh, Lineage, I can't wait for Lineage. WoW PvP? No thanks. I'm just waiting until Lineage.
Push her now.
Is better, I think. Okay, well, if it's even a little better, I'm okay with that. Looks better anyway. Awesome. So at least it doesn't look like complete trash, but it's garbage. But it's also the 720p. So like I'm basically stretching out 720p and trying to capture an OBS at 1080. I played Lineage again. Forgot what the last one. Wait, was there multiple? I thought there was just Lineage, and now they're making Lineage 2. But maybe I'm wrong. It's like that game that's really big on Korea, right? The top-down Diablo-like that's big in Korea now. Watch out here, Brazil. What's up, Georgia? I'm glad you joined the streams, my guy. Glad to have you here, my dude. Hope you're having a good evening or morning. Actually, evening. NA and Brazil, I think, have the same, or at least similar time zone. East Coast Mountain Time, West Coast Central, somewhere along those lines. That's New World. Is it New World? Maybe I'm wrong, dude. No, it has. No. It's a top-down one. Like New World is like the MMO from 3D or whatever. New World is meh. No, I've had people tell me that. Oh man, I cannot wait until Lineage, like the Diablo one, the one that's like top-down or whatever. I've had guildists tell me I cannot wait. I'm gonna play that for the PvP.
I think it's because everyone's
New World. I've seen some PvP in there, and it looks all right. Like maybe I actually gotta play it to like really experience it.
Would that prevent us from having to stop? Or... I guess it doesn't matter. I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah, if you guys played New World, you at least have a bit of an idea what's it like. I have not played it, although I would want to give it a go.
Somebody jumped the gun there?
Yes. Terror. Okay. Finish that Goliath, guys.
Yeah, so what's Lineage PvP like? I actually want to know, because I've had guildies legit tell me Lineage, Tass in particular, Silly the Hunter, he was super excited for it. I've had guildies talk about it. PS Hero talked about how he's going to play it for PvP. He's playing Guild Wars now until Lineage comes out. I swear, I want to mention New World because I remember people talked about that, and then people got to play the beta or the recent version of the game, and then it was everything about New World, and then people just stopped talking about it all of a sudden. At least that's how it felt to me. It's for a morning here, still not sleepy. You're burning tears, my guy. If you gotta go to sleep, you gotta go. But if you can't sleep, man, you're always welcome to hang out here. Do you think Outlaw is better than Assassination PvE now? I think it's comparable. I think when it comes to like single target or AoE, single target, we're really close to Assass. We really are. The only difference is Assassination has the moments of big vendetta burst into single target. Outlaw doesn't. But Outlaw can proc like crazy with the crit gems, and I think the sustain damage and the subtlety, like vendetta damage, in single target ends up being really, really close to each other. Way closer than most people even realize. So I feel like they're comparable. It's just Outlaw has AoE, where Assas kind of sort of has AoE, but the problem is Assas has to choose between AoE damage and single target damage. You can't really be good in both, where Outlaw can focus on single target, and because of Blade Flurry, single target turns to a good AoE. So in some senses, I think Outlaw might be the better in terms of like, if you want to just play one spec for all content, maybe not PvP, because actually it's not bad in PvP, it's just not a lot of people play it, but it's actually really not bad. So we're downtime, PF, hurry up. Yeah, hopefully you guys get something good from your weekly vault over on EU, dudes. Hope we get something better than Maro did, because Maro got nothing on that one. Actually, just a little sad, but it's okay. You can't get something every single week, dude. We're pretty stacked. We would have been extra stacked with the Sylvanas Dagger, but yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. What the hell? PvP is clunky as hell in New World, is very static. Yeah, I've seen like the animation locks. I've seen it's kind of funky looking. I don't want to say anything too bad about the game. Like, I feel like I'd really need to play it, but I've seen that it looks a little funky. But maybe, like, hey, I've heard that people are excited for it, so maybe there's something big to it that I didn't notice. I've heard stuff like the questing is really boring. All the quests are, hey, go to like as far away as you can and bring me this one item to come back, and then the next quest sends you to another corner of the world to make you come back and bring another item. So I heard the questing is really like repetitive, of just usually, hey, go as far as you can, bring me this one item, and then trek all the way back, and then do that over and over again. And then there's the market board questing, where you can just craft stuff and put it up on the market thing, and you basically would get not like a market like an auction house, but basically it would be like quests, like a WoW quest. Hey, craft 10 gloves from cloth, 10 tailoring gloves. You turn them in for XP. That's basically what that is like, go fishing, get X amount of fish, you can turn it in for XP. Or go craft, I don't know, blade hilts if you're a blacksmith. So people kind of hang out with this market board that just spits out all these quests at you. So you have like Asmongold, for example, just sit there and it's like, all right, boys, I need fish. Somebody would go out, get him the fish, he would turn it in. It was really, really funny. So it's basically like, hey, all right, boys, help contribute to the streamer by giving me fish. Or whatever else it asks you to do. It's hilarious. But yeah, I've heard the questing itself, like the actual quests are just pretty bad. The dungeons I've heard are not, like they've done a better job with dungeons, so at least there's somewhat mechanics, but I've also heard that it's not enough to like keep people playing. There's supposed to be like a whole thing where they had in promotional materials like, do these puzzles to unlock the secrets of the dungeon. But like the puzzles are like, oh, have like 2 people stand on the platform. Okay, they stood, platform lit up, doors open. And that was the puzzle. And there's nothing like where you actually go and solve a puzzle or an actual riddle. It's usually just like, oh, person stand here, person stand there, or okay, 3 stones, click them in order. And then there'll be like somewhere like a diagram somewhere far off that tells you exactly which order you click it in or something. Like Skyrim puzzles, right? If you ever played Skyrim, their puzzles is basically like none of them are really puzzles. There's no actual like, you can't really mess them up. They basically just tell you how to solve the puzzle right there in front of you. It'll be like different like rotating like stone pillars. And you rotate them so you have like different faces of the pillars show up, and you have like an eagle, a whale, a snake, and basically on that wall next to those pillars that you have to rotate, there's literally like this sequence of how to open it. So you basically just set it, just watch and look into the wall.
Oh my god, that's my fault. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I've seen a little bit of combat. It was something that I originally wanted to write off really badly, but I decided, you know what, maybe I'll play, because they're going to do open beta. So maybe I'll play it. And to me, it looked pretty cool in terms of not really a PvP game, but rather like, dude, this looks like a high-res Minecraft. Like, you can just go fishing out in like a good-looking forest, collect fish that looks kind of like, you know, realistic, hunt wolves, and then go make pelts out of them, go back to the camp, and then sell those pets to like the local trader or whatever, or turn them into a drone board. Like, I thought it'd be kind of fun in terms of not even the combat aspect, but rather like just something to do, like menial tasks to do, like chores, just in your free time, like something casual. Kind of like Minecraft in a sense. But like Minecraft with better graphics in a way.
Like seconds that was, so I can...
Skyrim is still so fun. Yeah, Skyrim is fun. I think mostly due to the mods.
It's gonna be a lot.
Skyrim, the first time around you play, is pretty good. But like once you really get into the mods, that's what really keeps the game alive. Did you know they actually re-released Skyrim again for like 8th time or something? The super mega extra special definitive edition or that's not the actual name, but you basically get what I mean. They had a definitive edition, now they have like another edition. Jesus, dude. Jesus. My god. I feel like at this state, my great-great-grandkids will still be playing Skyrim, dude. They'll keep re-releasing it over and over. It'll be a new game console will come out. What do we get to play? Skyrim. You know, sometimes you're like, man, I played this game when I was young. I'm hoping my kids will get to experience. My great-great-grandkids will definitely be able to experience Skyrim. Trust me. They will re-release it as many times as people will give them money. They will keep doing it with better graphics on new consoles and stuff. Or brand new PC. Honestly, dude. Come on, let it go. No, I mean, it's fine, but it's just like, it's a little much. Like, at this point, it's a meme. And it'd be funny if they were, like, self-aware about it. Like, hey, it's a meme. So we'll just re-release it again for free. Just constantly just keep releasing it in, like, the funny ways. But it's not really. Like, they're actually taking your money. And it's full price. Like, it's a brand new game. Like, come on, dude. It's a bit bad. See Ashes of Creation? I haven't seen anything of Ashes ever since they had that open beta or closed beta. For people that bought the what is it, the tier pass or whatever it was, or package, whatever it was. Since then, I've heard nothing about the game. And in some form back in my head, I feel like originally Ashes of Creation had this mystery about it. What's the game like? What's the gameplay like? How does it actually perform? How does it actually play? Because from the dev videos of the game, it doesn't actually go into the details of how combat works, how classes work, what abilities they already have, how will bosses function. It doesn't really like talk about it at all. And instead, now that we've seen what Ashes is like, I feel like a little bit of that mystery and charm of that game kind of faded away. Just personally. Because now, like, we've seen the game, we know what it's about. So it feels like some of that, like, unknown about it, of being able to discover for ourselves, we've already seen it with people streaming it, with people playing it. And, like, I think people saw just how janky that game is. I mean, it's really early. They really put up the thing for people, and they did say it's early. It's really early alpha, it's pre-alpha, whatever you call it, but it's so early. And I think it just gave people a bit of realization that, yeah, we're not seeing this thing for years. So I feel like a little bit of the hype for that game died. And I think what a lot of people were excited is maybe like, oh, what if it comes out kind of close? What if it's pretty like polished right now? And it looked really good from the dev diaries or whatever you call them. But now that the mystery is gone, you know, abilities were lacking and clunky. Yeah, like the idea is like people are like, okay, I get it, I understand the idea behind it. But I feel like now that the mystery is gone, it's almost like, I don't have a good example that I can say on YouTube. I guess it would be like,
just kill arrows. Just kill arrows.
I don't know. I actually don't know what the best example would be. Okay. It would be kind of like seeing a hot girl in bikini versus a hot girl completely naked. In a bikini, there's still a little bit of that, guy, dude. You know what I mean. There's still a little bit of that like mystery. Not everything is revealed. Not everything is there. So you still have that interest. But as soon as it's all out there, I feel like some of that interest is gone, right? I guess that's the best way to put it. That is the best way to put it. There's still a little bit to that imagination, and that imagination is what really like keeps the hype going. But as soon as it's all bare and for everyone to see, like, high heels are really strong. Yeah, they're pretty good, aren't they? Come on, dude. How good or how bad is that, bro? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong, dude? Holy cow, excuse me. No, am I wrong though? But am I wrong though? Like, I don't think I have any other comparison. It's kind of like the mystery is what, like, or what the hell? The thing disappeared. I'm just trying to feed the grommets and looks like they're just ate my food and ran away. Rip. But you're away for a minute now. It's talking about what? Okay. You gotta rewind it back. You gotta rewind it back. Bro, that's about all I can think of. Literally all I can think of. How they doing, by the way? They're doing alright. They're seeing phase 2 a lot more often. Maybe going for a heavy comp. What's it? A heavier range comp. Maybe that's helpful.
Is there any bops?
Oh, I feel like even if I was there, it would be fine. Could have done a donut without frosting or donut with frosting. Well, no, it's the whole thing of like leaving something to imagination is what I was trying to do. Like, you gotta let imagination fill the blanks, but as soon as you don't have the imagination fill in the blanks, it just takes that specialness out of it. And that's the best example I could think of, dude. Literally. A donut with frosting. I don't know. I feel like that doesn't fit. There's got to be a better way to put it. A better way, less lewd way to put it. There's got to be. I'll think of something. But you know what I mean? It's just, I feel like some of that charm and the unknown, the mystery is just gone. People like a bit of mystery, but like now that we've seen what the game is like, it's like, yeah, it's nowhere near as finished. And I feel like the hype of the game didn't die, but it definitely quieted down because I think people realize that, oh, this thing is nowhere near completion. So, yeah, I guess we're not seeing it for a while. Steampunk game, yeah, steampunk. The steampunk, the ideas of players actually looking at cyberpunk, right? You mean cyberpunk? I'll get the name, but get half of the university. Yeah, cyberpunk. Your brain filled in so many cool scenarios for that game. Your brain already thought, wow, there's so much mystery, there's so much unknown how the game is gonna play. It's gonna be awesome. And then you played it, you're like, this thing is jank as hell. I played Holy Palette? No, Danny. I'm actually benched and I'm doing some Duels in ONYXIA while watching our Holy Pally for the guild raid. I wish I could be there, dude. I want to send my guild as a postcard just to let them. Wish I could be there, raiding with you guys.
Oh, dude, this is just
progging on the boss. But they decided, gotta drop some melee, and now we're first melee cut, dude. Actually, no, there's another warrior that got cut too, but it's still sad, dude. It's still big, unfortunately. But is Buddy well benched? Yeah. We're method maxing it, honestly. I'm still a little salty about that, dude. I don't want to be benched. I want to play the game. Put time, overtime. Still a little sad. We can upgrade one of our shards though.
Finish warps, guys.
Foreboding shard. Are all our shards foreboding? They are foreboding. Okay. So I can do the chest shard. I can actually upgrade one of my shards. That's pretty nice. The one in the chest piece into a
G3 pot.
Portenos shard of core. Nice. So we can almost get the rank 5 set. We just need to upgrade the other shards to rank 5. I think if I do the full clear this week and then full clear next week, then I think we'll be able to do it.
Yeah,
You get some Sindal? Yeah. Yeah, but the first thing we did is, alright, we want to see if we could try third boomy.
This is, we would have, yeah.
Which is a big unfortunate for me.
Do we have someone like
but
holding
it's
the left
okay.
side, first one?
I guess I'll just cry.
We've been like literally every poll.
So I'm just doing dailies right now, actually. To just have the stream show for you guys.
Proc, they die twice as fast.
Cyberpunk was such a terrible game. Yeah, Cyberpunk it's gonna be No Man's Sky. They're gonna have to really do a lot of patches, a lot of bug fixes. The game came out in a broken state, not even unfinished, but straight up broken, fundamentally broken. You had certain main quests and side quests that just did not work at all. It's pretty sad. And I was actually excited because CD Projekt Red are the guys that made Cyberpunk. These are the guys behind Witcher. Like, how many people do you know that say anything bad about Witcher? Like, Witcher is so beloved by so many people, it's not even funny. And yeah. And Witcher apparently, like, the guys that made Witcher just couldn't make Cyberpunk happen. They had delays. They probably should have delayed it until the next year. And I guess they decided, you know what, we kind of have to pull it out. And the worst part is they had like so much promotional material on Cyberpunk. So much promotional material. Yeah, it was a massive fail. It was actually so sad. Like, this was the game and the game company that had so much goodwill. Like, out of all the game companies, you know, people always dump on Blizzard all the time. They would dump on Square Enix, they dump on EA. Like, every one of them gets dumped on, except for CD Projekt Red. People were like, that is the holy bastion of Trinity of just goodness and graciousness. And it just did not work out. It just did not work out at all. It was very disappointing. I think it was a lot more disappointing because it was CD Projekt Red. And I was still at the beginning. What's up, my guy? I played Cyberpunk before a friend's house. I left in the middle of it, bored the hell out of me. I feel like the game has an awesome premise. But the story, apparently, what I've heard is the story was supposed to be about the player. And then the story became about Johnny Silverhand really quickly. Right about, they brought up Keanu Reeves. So some people are saying, what if Keanu Reeves like affected the story and the devs decided to make it about him, about that character, rather than your player character, and really make your story? Because originally we're like, you could have different starts and branching dialogues and so many different paths. Bro, you literally start as like a outsider of the city, going into the city, or you start out as someone living in the slums with the gangs, or you start someone at the higher up position. But literally after the first starter of like where you are, none of that matters, because you literally have all these paths converge into one, and that's it. You don't even have like, you have some new dialogue options based who you talk to, but it doesn't change the game really at all. You still do the same thing. I want Witcher 3 game so bad, which is really good. It's actually on sale on Steam. You should get it. It's on sale on Steam. You should get it. It's like $10 for the whole thing. It's really good. Or just buy it from the, actually I guess I would say buy it from GOG, because that's owned by Cyberpunk or CD Projekt Red. But I guess you can give money to CD Projekt Red, but I would feel weird about it at this point. But yeah, get it. It's really cheap. It's really good. It is really good. The DLC is also really good. That's a quality game. It's a little old. It's an older game, but it's really good. Like, it's not so old like Witcher 1, but when you play it, you will feel like, oh, this part's sort of dated a little, but it's good. It's really good. It's so boring. Yeah, it's really bad. Like the whole they were hyping up, you're gonna have different paths, so many choices, so much to do in Night City. And it made it sound like, wow, you could literally do anything you want to. Most buildings you can't even walk into. So there's shops outside that sell like ramen or whatever, but you can't even interact with them. You can augment your character with like cybernetics, and when you go to the character, they have like a cinematic of like a guy getting like his hand augmented with some metal bit right here. But that's it. Besides that cinematic, you don't actually get to see your character change. It just like applies it for you like a WoW talent, like a passive. There you go. And I guess you can, like, if you get mantis blades, which are like blades in your arms, you can run around with like blades out of your arms. But like you only see your character in first person, so it's not like you can really see much more. But besides that, you don't actually see your character get augmented, like your arm chopped off and replaced with another arm or anything like that. Like that's what people really wanted to see, is like watching your character change and stuff. And then they were making a big deal about like, how far are you going to augment yourself? Are you going to stay mostly human, or are you really just going to make yourself fully cybernetic? And the idea was like, wow, are you going to be human or are you going to be a machine? It doesn't make a difference. You can just swap them in and out. There's never a consequence about it ever in the game at all. So it's really weird. And some people said there's like the good ending, but it wasn't satisfying. There's another ending that isn't the good ending, but it's a little bit better. But I don't know. And then there's stuff like general clunkiness, like certain aspects of the game just did not work. Like certain quests just wouldn't work. You go do this mission with somebody and you get buddy with them, and they're like, hey, I left a cache for you with maybe like a crazy good weapon. Thanks for, help me out or whatever. You go there and there's no cache. And they just hotfixed it in, I think, last patch update, and the game's been out for like 9 months. So you've had quests that have been broken. But then again, we're playing Shadowlands, right? We all know what that's like. Let's be honest here. Yeah, so there's a lot to augment, but it's like they made a big deal of like what you'll be able to do with it, and it makes very little difference. Like it makes, I mean, you can like jump faster, or you can slow down time for a bit, or you can hack things, but it doesn't really make that big of a difference in the long run, which is a little bit sad, but it's okay. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna go get souls from the Maw, because now that you can upgrade your Covenant Sanctum to like really big, like new heights, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go and do that. Did some hammering. I think my rest of them are getting for like 25k duelist gear and a few other buffs, but the starters have to align a bit. Really, I'm interested. Go on. I would imagine it'd be so much easier to land up because it's 100% crit.
Can we pull another DPS?
Where?
In like P2 or we're not very quick on the first set of ads, but the Tin Can Man is going extremely fast.
Yeah, I can't even convoke him. Like he said before my convoke is up.
You can upgrade Sanctum more. You can. You can upgrade the Sanctum as long as you have the anima and the souls. But like you can upgrade the Sanctum to, like you can upgrade the Amber Court, for example. You can upgrade the command table, anima conductor, transport network. But basically they're changing in 9.1.5, where if your Sanctum is fully upgraded, like every part of your Sanctum is upgraded to the max, then you can start sending anima from that Sanctum to your alts as well as to other covenants if you so since they're doing the whole covenant merge in 9.1.5. But yeah, that should be pretty fun. I'm actually really excited to check it out myself.
If you played like all
Really excited to test it. So I'm probably gonna go and get some souls. And apparently they're trying to add a quest hotfix into the game where you could keep rescuing souls out in the Maw, so you can keep getting souls in order to get those upgrades done if you want to do so.
I heard Confess, I was like, what? Compose?
I mean, 800 gear, I'm only hitting for 14Ks. I'm also missing Flask Bulk, Guy Hero, Dark Archangel, Elemental Equilibrium. Wait, are you playing the Elemental Equilibrium in your arenas or just Battlegrounds? If you mean BGs, I think it'll be pretty easy to do that kind of stuff. Consumables and whatnot. How much you get? 2102 is one shot? Yo, let's go, dude. You can set to also 9.1.5. Okay, yeah, apparently it's planned. We don't. Maybe they'll be able to hotfix it in 9.1, but in 9.1.5 it looks like it is planned. So I'm actually excited about it. So I'm trying to see if I can maybe unlock all the souls for my Covenant Sanctum. If I do it this week and I do the souls quest next week, unless they leave the hotfix it this week at some point where I can collect even more souls, then I should be able to send anima by next week. And then I can just do dailies in, what is it? The daily 1,000 quests, and then I can just send anima to like my alts or whatever. Or to other Covenant Sanctums if I wanted to, like to get rewards from there. But it'd be cool to kind of just get it set up, prep work. Prep it before 9.1.5, you know? MBGs? Yeah, I think you'll be able to do some MBGs. Although the upgrades and whatnot. Dude, it's so good that they're adding all these, like, quality of life stuff now. Kind of wish they had this stuff added way later, or I mean, way earlier. Because remember, like, a lot of this Covenant stuff, people told them about it during the alpha and the beta. But I feel like we've played with their system of Covenants, and it was fine for a bit. But eventually, like, man, I really want to try this Covenant. I don't want to try that Covenant. Probably should have just had it, like, the system they're trying to implement for BTR from the start, though. Not gonna lie. Just imagine how much fun we would have had from the get-go.
Poor bait.
In arena, just Zug, Elliot. And it's up by hate, level burst crits, also Maledicт. Yeah, that thing is nutty, dude. Yeah, rest of Shamans are pretty disgustingly good right now. With that Earth Elemental and everything. It's actually insanely good. It's pretty ridiculous, honestly. So how are they doing, dudes? Let's see if they hit P2 and how far they get along with it.
Watch the ball, get out there.
Puppies.
For sure. Get pass up in this space.
I'm literally a monkey right now.
I've noticed. Good spot. Get the crap.
No, I'm fucking lagging.
I got this. It looks like just the brain.
No. Like, the raises are still going on my screen. Holy shit. Got like time lag. It's fucking awful.
You know, it's kind of nice actually being able to just do dailies and stuff. As much as I really want to be in the raid, it is kind of nice to be able to just chill for a bit. Because usually I get like so little time to prep for the streams, the raid streams in particular. Like I try to get my videos done, I try to get some food in, I try to get whatever work I can. And then it's like the raid stream and here I am for like 3 hours. It's just still a little salty though, just to not be in after all that prep work. But it is kind of also nice just kind of kicking back for a bit. What are some of the large pistol shots you've seen a season? 20k. 20k. Which is pretty good. Like, it's not gonna... I mean, I imagine a pistol shot could hit harder than 20k, dude. Maybe a little much.
You just be able to send a demon hunter over anytime.
Yeah, dude. I saw that dash.
But yeah, 20k. I think it was on a guy with like almost no versatility gear on him.
The bridge of the wall is still up.
And I had the perfect setup. Like the most damage. Actually, I could have probably went for more damn. Probably if I had any kind of like, if I had the ONYXIA trinket during the pistol shot, I probably would do even more damn. Just as extra modifier. Would have been really, really good.
Yeah, same. So let's stop wiping through.
It sucks ass because you die unavoidably because the graphics don't even render on your screen before it hits you. That's why it sucks ass.
You can tell him about it later and pour some salt.
She
Yeah,
also
dude.
just like randomly throws a bunch of barbarian
Yeah.
and someone with no more chains are going on. Like me, smile.
Sure, bud.
Dog, look at my death, man.
Were you just the unlucky one that didn't get a chain in the last set? Because pretty sure it's only 19
No, I
chains.
died right before the last set.
No, he was the unlucky one that after the final 3 chains went out.
I fishing for huge crits and BGs every time I see one hit a weird sense of nostalgia. Watch a PvP modded from early days of WoW. Yeah, dude. I actually enjoy fishing for crits and look at like big bursty builds. I'm a fan of that stuff. Just like the idea of how big of a number can you get.
While Shadow Dagger's on, it's kind of rough.
I feel like that's like the easiest, most fun pastime of anybody who PvPs in WoW. Just fishing for the most broken damage. I mean, Rextroy literally has a channel all dedicated to that. Literally fishing for the most broken, biggest damage ever. Just the most broken builds. It's so fun. I almost got all my souls. Oh, they're still on P1. Oh, actually, I've seen this strat before. Using the Inky Black Potion in this raid, so you can see all the graphics a little bit easier. It lets you see the swirls a lot better because they're kind of like has this purple, whitish, like animation to it, and on the like on this tan floor background, it is sometimes really difficult to see. But when you use the Inky Black Potion, it's so much easier to see. So much easier. Honestly. Alright, we got all the souls. Let's head back to our Sanctum. Turn them in. Because if they hotfix the ability for you to upgrade your Sanctum, I can have my final tier of what is it? The vent your parties, the ball, whatever you call it. I can have that finished this week, if not the next week, and then I should be pretty ready for patch 9.1.5. Actually, that gives me a good idea.
Why did everyone blue just spread out there?
Ember Court is a task from what I hear. You don't actually need to finish it. Do you ever do Ember Court? Is it worth it? Is my garden and night phase so easy? Yeah, so Ember Court, it has like a weekly, once a week activity where you have to do a bunch of stuff. Like serve drinks, talk to guests, maybe kill intruders that are trying to mess up the party, and maybe pass out like food or dress up the waiters in different attire to please the guests and keep a happiness bar. It's basically like little like side activity of just like literally just trying to do things in order to keep the atmosphere of the party going. And it's not even like, part of it is a little bit of combat, but a lot of it is like choosing what kind of drinks to serve, what kind of music to play, what kind of entertainment to participate in, be in the entertainment, like little mini events. And that's something you do once a week. I've never really done it except once, so I only done like the very basic trial version. I don't know how complex Ember Court ever gets, but I know you can get a lot of rewards out of it. You can get the full green set for the Covenant set, and you can also get mounts. You can get I think toys and various buffs for like a whole week. Let's say you get like a Vash from Necrolord Covenant, be like the main guest of the party. If you do well, she'll give you a buff for that whole week. You earn extra anima, gold, and a bunch of other resources whenever you do world quests in Maldraxxus. So I guess it could be kind of nice in a sense, but I've never actually done it myself, and I haven't really seen like the game like push me to want to do it. It's like, if you want to do it, you can. You don't got to do it if you don't want to. Ember Court and whatnot.
No.
Yeah, so I haven't done it, but just having it upgraded to the highest rank is apparently all you need to do in order to be able, just having it upgraded to the highest is all you need to be able to send anima across alts and mains. I gotta do a lot of PvP on my rogue this week just to get an honor, because I want to buy a PvP weapon for the rogue, like an actual weapon, sword, have a dagger offhand, main hand, and just have myself the most amount of damage that I can in PvP. I turn in research, then I go turn in my anima. I'll probably give Ember Core a try, like when I'm waiting for patch 9.1.5, when there's nothing else to really do. Like after Sylvanas is slain, and we're just reforming the gear, reforming the prog. And I can upgrade my Ember Core to rank 5, which is the final rank, either next week or this week if they end up hotfixing the quest, so you can do it multiple times over. If you could do it maybe like once a day or a couple times on a time. This is Heroic Mythic. I'm benched, so I'm not actually in the raid. But you guys are getting to watch my healer. Which I guess is nice. Better than nothing. But yeah, boys, we're bench boys. Oh man, I didn't want to be bench boys. We're already done Heroic, and we've done the first 2 bosses on Heroic. We've done Targrim, and then got out of the skip to Kilthazad and Sylvanas, and a dagger drop Reventy, but I didn't get the dagger. Well, I mean, I got it, but I had to trade it, which is kind of lame, honestly, but this is my best in slot. Like, if I just had the dagger, that's it. I can't get better gear unless you get a mythic version of the dagger. Like, I would literally need no more PvE gear whatsoever. But unfortunately, it went to an assassination rogue, or assassin rogue that's himself a subtlety. I don't know if it's actually playing subtlety for the fight dumb. That's weird to give it them. I didn't wanna, but it's part of the part of how loot goes.
Oh, this wrong set. It's okay. Just won't get fixated.
I'm gonna go take the. I could probably take a bunch of reagents on the AH. Let me at least take Quartet crystals. Nothing else really sells for anything. But yeah, that would have been like my best in slot. That's it. I don't need to get any more PvE gear unless I get the mythic version. And the only DPS difference was 20. But we kind of got screwed a little where I had to give up the dagger. And then one was like, all right, let's make a team composition. We have a spot for 1 rogue. They took the rogue with the dagger. And that wasn't me. It was at first, but then I had to give it up, and then it wasn't. So I had to give up the dagger and then give up a raid spot. So I'm a little sad about that, but it's okay, I guess.
Off the boss on it.
So now we just have the raid since I'm benched. I don't know if they're gonna swap the comp around at all, but if they do,
DPS on her. DPS.
guess I'm in. Yeah, dude, it's unfortunate. I actually surprised that I got benched, but because I didn't think I was doing bad, and I don't think it's performance based. I think the idea was set some melee for more range and pick up a boomy.
You've got different DPS every fucking pull on her. I don't know what to do with her.
I ran out with arrow then, so I wasn't on her for like 30 seconds.
your fucking ad that I was killing for you, Jar, when you potted, just turned to me and fucking smacked me in the head without even debuffing me. I was confused on why I swapped and I didn't get a debuff, and I guess when you're in a pod, it doesn't actually count as you dying, so you still take the debuff, but it doesn't fixate you anymore.
Do 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 do. You guys got this. Love the stream. You inspired me to play different class. Absolutely fell in love with the new main. Yo, what's your main, Eric? What you playing, my guy? At least what you planning on playing in 9.1 even? Let's see how far they go, dude. Let's see what's actually causing wipes. Because I kind of have had the stream in the background for you guys, but I haven't actually been paying attention that much. I've just been doing dailies on my rogue since I'm not in. And honestly, I should just get Torghast out of the way too. I just might, dude. Or maybe just call it early, work on a video for tomorrow. That's something that could work too. Woodwalker? Yo, enjoy, dude. They're so busted right now. They're actually busted good. Enjoy it for the time being. Like how everyone's swapping to Monk and us saying the load because it's absolutely broken as soon as it gets noticed a bug fixed. Dude, I do wonder that too. 9.1, I don't think they're going to be rocking the boat too much until about 9.1, and that's where I think a bunch of nerfs and bug fixes are probably going to happen. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Monk is one of those classes that gets gutted completely just because they've been so disgustingly good. Honestly, I love the mechanic of the rotation, so we're playing the Shaman best. Yo, I love Monk on the mastery, like the whole how your abilities don't repeat. And like the spin and crank kick playstyle's pretty fun, but dude, some of the things I didn't know that you just basically ignore certain mechanics of the Monk nowadays. Because you're playing it, if you're doing big AoE, it's actually just better for you to ignore Fist of Fury, which I think is weird. I feel like that should be an ability you would want in your rotation. But you don't press right sun kick, nothing, no Fist of Fury. You basically just jab, kick, and if you have Whirling Dragon Punch, you'll Fist of Fury, cancel it immediately. Right and sun kick just to proc the Whirling Dragon Punch, and then you'll just go back to jab into spin and crane kick. And it's just crazy, dude, how much damage it puts out, and how much you basically have to ignore certain aspects of your playstyle, which I always find a little weird. I kind of wish it brought Fist of Fury back to like a good ability, maybe make it a good portion of your DPS, because it would feel so much more natural. And the fact that you're like in AoE, it kills multiple enemies. Like it's decent for single target. But it's just so weird. And somebody said the other day, like for PvP, Fist of Fury is literally defensive for monks. It's actually not worth pressing in some cases. It's literally a defensive. Because it does parry melee if you're running the, what is it, the PvP talent where it gives a slow and a parry. I do wonder if they'll get gutted though. I could totally see it. Like Fire Mages were really, really good. Affliction Warlocks were disgustingly good at the start of Shadowlands. And then they were like nerfed pretty hard. And then Fire Mages kind of started coming back little by little. Boomies just went Venthyr, and now they're just obliterating. After Affliction Warlocks, I feel like got crippled really bad and haven't recovered that well. Unless they like M+. In M+8, they're doing pretty good. Original is now showing videos how broken it is, dude. 2 million damage around 6 seconds and M+. Yeah, it is nuts. So honestly, enjoy it while you got it. Have fun with it. Hey, go Necrolord while you at it. Bone Dust Brew combo is really, really fun. Have fun with it, honestly. Yeah, monks are pretty rough, dude. I actually fought one in arena the other day, getting some cap zone with my healer. And then we kind of just Venthyr out the rogue one-shot him. And the monk was like, you know what? Everybody's talking about monks, so let's talk about alpha rogues, dude. I was like, shh, don't say anything. Just don't say nothing. We're good. We're fine. Yeah, monks. That's the problem class. At first it was the paladin though. With PvP at least. Paladins just one-shotting players, so now it's monks. They're so good. I also heard that apparently in PvP you no longer have the 150% crit. Instead it's full 200% crit. When did that change happen? Because it made everything so much deadlier. Like you have so many different modifiers and the crits are like the full crits, not the 150% crits anymore. That's actually kind of nuts. I actually want to see you. WoW Shadowlands 200 PvP 200% crit. Let me look it up. It was like a forum post about it. Shadowlands critical damage is back to 200%. Now is this true? In BFA you weren't critical, if you weren't aware, critical damage is only 150% in PvP, from it Shaman was 200. That's why some class based on crit strike or design was currently not working in PvP. Happy to see it back, but it's so easy. Now it's gonna be so easy to balance DPS in PvP. Actually, that's a Marksman Hunter. It missed test on Sham. This critical up to 50% PvP. This should work like the damage has been reduced in PvP 120. PvE is 200 damage. I mean, Chaos Bolts deal some damage PvE. Huh? Are they actually? Because I know for Alpha Rogue, having crit-based damage would actually benefit a ton. I feel like they could maybe do it for some classes. If I crit, he dies, dude. We're back to if I crit, he dies. Good, PvP is too slow.
Guys, you need to die.
This is an old post from August of 2020. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh no. It's an old post too. I didn't know that it happened. That's the usual strategy for splitting up in phase 2. So basically we have group 1 and group 2 split up. And you basically just want to have at least one of the groups get to Sylvanas as quickly as possible to interrupt her. I think you end up bringing more of a AoE heavy cleave group in on the right side and more of a single target heavy burst on the left side. And on the right you would AoE the adds, and on the left you would focus down the summoner first, and then the I think it's the Goliath guy, the big dude. While on the right I think you deal with the summoner and soul judge. So you're trying to kind of even Stevens clean them down with focus mostly on the summoner first because of the debuff they provide. So I think it's just the top of damage that goes out. And I think left is going to be more DPS heavy, while right is going to be more healer heavy. So then you can kind of like nuke the left side, which is easier, while on the right they'll end up healing a bit more. Or focus the healing a bit more.
Or totem, good, dip in, let's go. Summoner and orbs on this side, guys, prio.
I'm gonna play on the main, and let's be honest, you can easily dodge my damage once I'm out of wings, almost useless 90 seconds without with the worst defenses in the game and everything that is spellable. It's a fair trade, I guess. I guess it depends who you ask, right? Some people say that, you know, just the healing, the self-healing the pallies have is enough to keep them alive. Plus also the procs for wings, just give them consistent goes. Seraphim wreck by itself with the hammer is enough damage. Wings just like cherry on top in a sense. So every 45 seconds, paladins are super extra giga scary. I guess also it depends who you ask too, right?
Much man, get us up quickly if you can.
See, I'm so rigid about the fact that they had to trade the dagger. Yeah, dude, it did not feel good. It did not feel good at all.
Dodge wave. There needs to be a lockdown down man. Guys. Which lock is gonna put a gate there?
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wait. She's really high, but whatever.
Doesn't matter. She's 1% off where we need her to be. She's fine.
So you still want me to do the thing where I run across with
Yes.
Warcraft? Okay.
At least they're getting ahead in P3 or P2. Oh, actually it's up P3. Wait, huge.
Pressing myth.
Wait, this is the first time we saw P3.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, please get it up.
Ark is going to get the stacks from the right-hand side. I'll be going left, right?
Yeah, I'm going to the platform we're going next.
Yeah.
Yep. Guys.
Also, stay off the sigil. That's where I'm going to be dispelling.
Yep. Sigil should be clear. Range DPS, you should be spread around the edge of the room here. Get to a spot and stay there.
Boys, P3, let's go. Actually seeing it.
She's very in 3.
Everybody's dead though.
Spell up the cake.
If they could just get there with everybody alive, that'll be a different story.
Raise, we're going to the next platform. First set of soaks here are going to be Astral and Bruce. Do we have them up?
But Dr. Pepper, dude, I love Dr. Pepper. I've been drinking this stuff forever.
Here. And second set of soaks.
Well, actually, no, not everybody's alive. That's unfair to say. But quite a good portion of people are dead. Oh, I like those daggers, so they come from the players themselves.
No.
That Pepper's life is pretty good.
Okay.
Soaks are coming in 2 seconds. Yep, perfect spots.
Got the spell on moves.
You said they were me, right?
So how far did they get her down, though? Because I think they need to get her down to like 45.7.
Good pull, though.
Yeah, really.
Or something.
Yeah, it's just me dispelling on sigil because I can't take one more tick of that. It's basically I land on
73% stage 3. Okay.
Okay, I was making sure.
I think they're still a little behind. I think they want to get her to like 70.
Is it not like the same?
Maybe they're not behind, actually. Am I wrong on that?
I think it's based on what side of
If it's like heroic, she phases at about 75, if not 70. So I think they want to get her at 75 and then by second platform lower than 73. They're looking to get to 45 or something like that. Healing is so chill. Let's get inspired by Holy Paladin. Yeah, dude. Well, I feel like healing is chill when you're not... When everybody else taking... like, nobody's getting hit by extra mechanics. Because a lot of the healers, what they do is they basically have like a healing rotation of just how to heal the raid that's most mana efficient. But it's basically like a constant wave of healing. They're just constantly there.
Because it is going way too fast.
We should probably take roll, to be honest.
Maybe.
Because we could use him on our side. He's on the other side.
Wait, does Azara fire for that fight? No way. But is it really?
Well, we either take Seth or Lamoon there. They're doing basically no damage.
Yeah, I'd have to Provoke him.
Take Lamoon.
Dies too fast.
Yeah, let's... Lamoon, you can come right hand side.
Hang on.
What am I hitting?
Did we not? I swear we like killed it as like the bridge was like done. She started casting.
Yeah, he's actually fired. Let's go, dude. Big fire damage, boys. Big fire damage. Big fireballs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna have to be like, you gotta play well with your personals on that side then, because we're starting to reach a very low body count on distributing the damage from those soaks. So just like save your barks or whatever. Karma, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm one of those gets extra mechanics. That's our only PvP. I feel the pain because healers, but what can I do? Yeah, but all we can do is adapt, learn, adjust, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Adapt, learn, adjust, all the good stuff.
Yeah, I think Shadow.
Oh. Game data currently being downloaded. Is there some PTR stuff going on? Yo, Kren. I just had a pop-up saying game data is being downloaded. Does that mean potentially PTR tomorrow? It's like that reticle at the above, like my character, unless there's some kind of like a hotfix coming in.
We may not be able to do it.
Maybe there's a hotfix, honestly.
For actual like damage.
Ron's calling my name at the moment. Wish you luck, y'all. Thanks so much for our time, my guy. Hope you have yourself a good one. Is he playing Holy Pot? No, I'm benched. I'm watching. I'm limit maxing my healer in the raid. We're limit maxing. We're watching the procs. I'm benched anyway.
Right?
Yes.
Cause man, I didn't want to be benched. I'm actually surprised that I would be benched. Legit surprised. And dagger drop from Sylvanas. So not only did I have to trade the dagger, which is my best in slot, I would need nothing else. But apparently the other rogue got 20 more damage out of it than Sims, so I just gotta trade. And then they brought him to the raid, and my ass got benched, so it'd been salty night a little bit. But we're getting some prog. The guild saw P2 or P3. LTP is avoiding AoE mechanics. Yeah. That's really what it comes down to. Is melee is avoiding AoE mechanics as best as you can. That's one of the benefits of melee. Like, you don't realize just how much mobility you really have. So as a melee, damage is good, but you just taking the least amount of damage from healers, that's probably even better. Like, there's a couple different qualifiers that can make a melee player really good. Good damage goes a good way, but not like everything. Like, if you're taking big damage, like, you have to be doing incredibly good damage, way beyond everybody else, like 50% more damage than everybody, while eating every mechanic. And most melee just not set up like that for raids ever, because there's just way too many mechanics, and your optim is not going to be that great ever. So the best you can do is do as much damage as you can while avoiding as many mechanics as possible. And basically, if you get hit by one mechanic every pull, people are going to hate you. So if you can tone it down to like a 0 mechanics every pull, except once in a while also maintaining decent DPS, that's a start. And then improving the DPS the best you can from there. But a lot of it comes down to muscle memory of when you use your mobility as a melee to have the best uptime that you can and stuff like that. So let's see if we can see P3, dude.
I'm gonna need help. I gotta run an arrow out here.
Let's see if we can see P3.
They're coming in from a weird angle. So make sure we're gonna see.
Melee will care.
Help left, I'm gonna be out of range.
Offer.
What day is it today? It is the 31st.
Oh, Cash.
Sentinel.
I'm trying to take a look at all the raids that we've done. That's what I remember this tier. I want to use it for PvP, but annoying with different best counter for PvE and PvP. You could go Kyrian. If we just play Kyrian, it's actually really good for PvE, and it's also really good for PvP. Just the one-shot potential of a Kyrian is nuts right now. I'd play Kyrian, dude. I would just play Kyrian. It's really, really good.
My chain was still up. Which is weird because I was in bubble.
Which perspective do you think is the best and why? Yeah, I think all of them are good. It all depends. The best one, I guess, would be, for me, the best spec would be the one that's performing the best in all facets of gameplay. Unless you're particularly looking for like the best PvE spec or the best PvP spec, the best for me would be the one that's performing the best in all facets. For me, that'll be Fire Mage. They're slamming PvP. Like, they're just blasting. Big blasters. In raids, they're not that bad in damage. They're not seen by the community as the highest damage dealers, but in logs, they actually are doing really well. Like, mages can achieve good numbers. They're not going to really be beating frost mages or fire mages, like when it comes to like farming gear and optimizing your character, but in prog, they're just fine. Like when it comes to progging, they're fine. This is the damage profile isn't perfect for like some of the fights, but they're all right. They're fine. And in Mythic Pluses, they're insanely good. Big AoE damage, they're still really strong, pretty survivable. Breath is still very useful. So I would say Fire Mages right now, in my opinion, are the best. Even though Arcane is doing really, really well. Arcane's gotten better. It's not really seen much more PvP play. It's really good in raids, and it's really good in Mythic Pluses. Frost Mage, really good in raids, really good on Plus. I don't see a lot of it in PvP. I'm hoping it's at some point going to be really good for PvP, and they try to buff him, but I don't see him still to the same. I love the melees and new avoid mechanics and use personal Ds. Yeah, dude. As a rogue, using feint, using cloak, using evasion just to stay in on the boss, take minimal damage, and just keep DPSing. That's enjoyable to me. Like as a red poly, using Shield of Vengeance, when you know you're gonna stay in a mechanic, use that shield to do damage back to the boss.
It's been
during like during like wings or something, or playing a warrior and then utilizing parry or what is it, enrage regen when people play fury, just to take a hit and just stay on the boss. That helps a ton. Karma for the monks, like you have so many defenses, so you can just stay in and just keep hitting.
Yo, on the bright side,
hey Dalaran, just wanted to play a new class for only PvE. Class that I hopefully want to change. So recommend some classes that also be good in PvE no matter what expansion is. Druid, like class Druid. You're not asking for a spec, so you're asking for class. Druids, you can bear a tank. They're really good right now. Worst to worst, you can heal. Resto has always been good in Mythic Pluses generally. Boomy, you have a range DPS with innervate. Like everybody brings them. And Feral Druid, I mean, not really ever seen as insane, but generally good. And Druid is a class for PvE. Like you have a tank role, you have a healer role, you have a range DPS and a melee DPS. At least one of those roles is going to be good. Plus, you're the only class with an innervate. So, like, healers love innervate. Like, what disc base doesn't want an innervate? And as long as disc base is going to continue being good healers, I don't think it's going to change. Even if disc base fall off, like, other healers would use innervate either way.
Well, I guess I'm trying to kill your set before you do anything.
Yeah, Druid will probably be one of them. Another class would be like a triple DPS class, because they're generally all good. Warlock, you always need a Warlock. Gateways, Warlock Hellstones, people are going to need them. Mages, you bring an instantly buff. Immunity with Ice Block, people are always going to need them. I want to say Hunter. I feel like no matter how much Hunters get buffed or nerfed, they're always as a class, like they'll always end up making into content. They'll always end up making into PvE gameplay. Marksman is doing good right now. Maybe BM will do better in the future. I don't think people are going to play survival. Seriously, I mean, it's not doing bad, but it's not going to be popular ever, I don't think. Just the playstyle and you're a hunter in melee. It's just so weird to people. So it's really, really hard to get used to it. So those would be my recommendations. Druids, Mage, Warlock, Hunter. Stuff like that.
Just to try it.
Oh, okay.
Trolling me.
That's what I recommend at least.
In this fight. Don't bully it.
I'm good whenever.
You know the weirdest thing you could do when you're fighting a boss that's getting inconsistent push timings every time? Swapping specs in the middle of it without saying anything.
I wasn't trying to call him out. I was just curious. I was looking for my baby who did my demon once.
As DK, they're not bad. I can't say the Death Knights are like top tier by any measure, but they're not bad at all. Just have pretty good defenses, pretty good damage profile. They're just not like as insane as they were in Cassanathria. Just AMZ was really, really good back at Cassanathria, and the profile would just work better for the tier. Death Knights in general are not bad though. I won't say they're like insane, amazing top tier either, but they're not trash can either.
You're doing too much boss dance.
And Rogue, of course. Rogues are not bad, but like Rogues don't come with a raid utility, so it's really difficult to justify Rogues sometimes. But they're not bad.
I'm about to.
Far from it, really. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. There's so many Night Fae for Warlock sims and logs. Judas perfect class that has everything you wish for. I'm gonna go with a Warlock then. It's badass and challenging, I guess. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, Warlocks aren't bad. Sometimes Warlocks are really good, and other times Warlocks are not as really good, but there's always one spec that's really good for Warlock. No matter the fight, no matter what you do, there's always one spec that's best for the content. Whether it is raiding, dungeons, PvP. But you said PvE, so for raiding dungeons, there's going to be a spec that's good for it. Especially if you go Night Fae right now. And you could do big AoE as a Affliction Warlock in M+. Or you can play Demonology for single target raids. Or Dastro just for the cleave. Although I don't think Warlocks are the strongest, they're not bad. But if anything, they're far from bad.
I forgot I changed my details. There's a middle last one for 2 full names.
Holy shit, that was actually gonna be my details. What the fuck?
Why are you like this?
Don't be mean to my new best friend.
Kill chains.
Where's your girlfriend?
Submissive and breedable he is.
That's a supportive partner.
Have an idea if you can play all specs with the same gear, or all specs need different gear than others? For Warlocks, I think all of them are haste heavy, and maybe I think it comes down to crit or mastery depending on the spec. But I know all of them start out with haste as a primary stat. Actually, I guess we could check, right? We could check what they are like simming for, or at least what they're running gear-wise.
I have to go right.
So I got plenty of time on the bench anyway. We can see what the Demonology Warlocks is stacking, stat-wise. I think it is haste heavy, though. We can see what Destro is stacking. Get Kelso in here, and then we need to find an Affliction Warlock somewhere.
Get off.
There's one. A Russian Affliction Warlock. Demonology plays for, it looks like, stat-wise, it is the Chinese players, so I need to translate the actual log. It looks like haste, a lot of haste. So their priority is haste, mastery with a little bit of crit. But haste, mastery are the two stats that they're stacking the most.
By the way.
Then we have Kelso, who's a Destro Warlock. What are you playing?
Like, there's no reason that we're DPSing when there's still 3 that aren't in the stack.
Haste, mastery, actually. So haste, mastery for Destro, haste, mastery for Demonology. And I wonder if it's haste, mastery for Affy. Mastery, haste. So a little bit more into actually, no, haste, mastery. More even. Whereas Destro is heavy on haste. Demo is kind of sort of big on haste. Affy is more even on haste mastery. So haste mastery for all 3 of them, actually. At least by the looks of the top log warlocks for Sylvanas fight. Which maybe that changes a little bit when it comes to maybe that changes a little bit differently when it comes to like AoE fights or single target fights, but it looks like a lot of them are running haste mastery. Quite a bit. Yeah, so I feel like if you end up playing Warlock, you'll end up using the same gears and very similar stats for both of them. Would you say Windwalker is the strongest melee DPS at the moment? Yeah, I think it's fair to say. They are probably the one that people complain about the most, and people are impressed by the most. Yeah, they're pretty good right now. I thought Ian said in an interview that a little while ago that they wanted to give rogues something special to bring to the raid, something like Smoke Bomb. Well, they want to, but it doesn't look like they are. They said they want to, but they haven't done it yet. So they want to give rogues some kind of raid utility, which I think would make it easier to have a rogue in the raid that's regularly there. But yeah, What are you craving in terms of food right now? What am I craving? Yo, I could go for some Taco Bell. Or maybe like a Hot Pocket, like it's a pizza flavor Hot Pocket. I could do that. Maybe like a hot dog. I don't know. Just like, I don't know, something. It's actually insane. I love how, thank you so much for the help. It's also a good idea to sim yourself and do your own research in terms of stats, but at least look at the logs for like the top ranking 3 warlocks of different specs of Sylvanas fight. At least it looks like he's master for all 3 of them. Is arms any good? Want to get into it like melee? I like melees more than ranged. It's just more just standing still and button smashing. Yeah, arms is actually pretty good right now. They're pretty strong as a PvE spec. Like they're doing really well on M+. They're pretty good on raids. Like they probably have the best damage of warriors right now. And in PvP they're fantastic. I mean, if you've seen like one-shot clips of players in like arenas just blasting others out of the game, just charging in with a big old avatar and just executing them for the have their health bar. If you haven't seen that, they're nuts. What about some Chinese food? Gosh, what it's not 5 a.m. stream times. I'm mad for you. Yeah, I stream around times that are comfortable for me. Like I thought I maybe trying to adjust my stream times for like EU viewers, NA viewers, but I kind of just end up streaming around my times. And I think that's what everybody does, is just streams around their preferable times. So yeah, I could go for some Chinese food, honestly. Okay, you got me. Hell yeah, dude. I think you'll like it a lot. It's quite a bit of fun. We did a key earlier on an Arms Warrior. I didn't do as much damage as I wanted to, but we blasted either way. That 15 spires. So I just needed a better weapon for that character. Sitting for Dami Mommy Monka. Carl, it was the biggest BM, dude. It was actually kind of made me salty. Not only did the dagger from Dami Mommy finally drop, I had to give it up to the rogue, and I was like, I wonder which rogue are they gonna bring to the raid now. And they bring the rogue that's with the dagger, which isn't me, because I had to give it up. So it was extra salty, honestly, earlier. And at first it was confusing. At first we were like, all right, want to try maybe going for a little bit more range heavy, and then we're like, all right, we'll have to sit some melee. And then at first it looked like I was in. I know, at first it looked like I wasn't in, so I was like, well, that sucks. And then I was in, I was like, wait, what? And then I was out, and I'm like, and then I was in, out. It was confusing. We literally went through all kinds of emotions on stream, the roller coaster of just like, wait, I'm not brought in. Wait, the dagger was my best in slot offhand. Wait, they're taking the rogue with the dagger? That could have been me. Just give me the dagger and keep me in the raid. I've been here since the beginning. So many hours are overtime. Why am I not in? It was kind of sad. And then it was like, wait, I was in, but it's like, why are we sitting on the melee? What's going on? I mean, why are they sitting on the range? Because we were originally going to go range heavy, and then we're sitting in range for the melee. And then it's like flip-flop back and forth. And we went from like confusion, but like salty confusion, a little bit sad boy hours, to legit disappointed, legit confused, like what the hell is even going on? And then we're just been doing dailies while the progging. We did hit P3 with the boomies that we picked up. Or maybe because we were just playing better. But I would venture Venti boomies have something to do with it. At least you're not in for this 150 pulls Lockfest. It sucks a lot with melee. Dude, I want to be in for the pulls, honestly. I'd rather be in the raid than... Like, if I can't be in the raid, then I just don't really know what the point is, honestly. That's 100% of Sad Boy Hours. I'd rather be in there for 150 pulls, because the satisfaction of actually killing the boss would have been fantastic. Isn't up there with, Rogue isn't even up there with those daggers. Well, he's single target damn, as a sass is. And Carl, what's funny, but I won't say anything about it, is he actually simmed his Rogue with sub. Even though he's playing... is he Assass for the fight, actually? Is he Assassination? I think he is, right? Hold on, I can actually check the logs. Because I can't see, because we were looking at Alas's gameplay. But he simmed it for a sub, because shadow damage is really, really good. But I think he's playing Assass for the fight. So I wonder if the sims would have been different. But I'm just thinking about it. Yeah, Assass. You can see from the logs he's playing Assass for it. But I simmed for sub. So what? And it was only 20 DPS difference, so I wonder. I was like, because we've had some sus sims before, where people have simmed and they would use like a lower item level chest piece, so then the new upgrade chest piece would look like it's a big upgrade. But also, after I called somebody out for simming in a sus way, padding their meters a little, when the fist weapon dropped for me, or dropped for our monk cruciform, and it was tradable, I did a sim on it with everybody else, and my numbers were really high. But I let them go through my full sim, look for details. I just plugged the weapon in, and I put some for Revelation main hand channel on it. That's all I did. I was like, all right, go through my whole thing. They were convinced that I did something cheesy. I let them go through the whole thing. I gave them the actual, like, the SimC copy paste. Like, go ahead, run it for me. You do it. And it spit out the same number every single time. So it was a lot harder to pull off compared to SES. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, for the Sims, it was a 20 DPS difference. And it was given to him because of 20 DPS difference. And I'm wondering, like, oh, okay, sub, you told me about, like, sub, you get a little bit extra shadow damage out of the one conduit, deeper daggers. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I wonder if it was simmed as a SAS, what the numbers would look like. But maybe it still would have been pretty good. I just don't know if it probably would have been even closer. Even closer. I'm just saying, look great. Yeah, so for me, for some reason, like when I simmed with the Cruciform Vein Ripper with Sim for Revelation, I just plugged it in like I normally do, right? A weapon drop, I stuck this was my main hand weapon, I stuck that in the offhand, and I stuck this in main hand. I put Sinful, since this already has Celestial, and I plugged it in Sims, and it simmed like really high, like close to like 300 DPS just for that weapon main hand. But it's like your best weapon for Outlaw. Like on all Sims, they always have that in main hand for Outlaw Rogue. And I simmed it, and it gave me like a really high number, higher than everybody else. And they were convinced that I did something cheesy. And I was like, take my stuff, take my SimC, literally run it for yourselves. You could see if anything cheesy happened. You can literally see it for yourself. And they were still convinced. And then my hunter got the Sylvanas bow, and I played survival on that guy. I just decided, since I can't get anything from us, I'm just gonna roll BM loot spec. And I swear to God, now I feel like I have a mark in my bag, dude.
Hey, so
like the rogue that I traded the dagger to, he was like, it's like, man, that feels bad to get to lose a dagger, but you got the Sylvanas bow, so F you. And I was like, what? Okay, bro, I swear to God, dude. Like, I don't know. I get a fist weapon. It's really high for me. You don't have to give me the fist weapon. I guess don't give me the fist weapon. It's gonna be a big deal like that. But they went through my Sims. Like, if you find something cheesy, go for it. Show me where it was. There was nothing there. It's just, I guess it's really good, and I'm gonna guess it's because of the frost gem. Because that bleed that it ticks, it goes back to the frost gem set bonus, where it accumulates every bit of damage, like every crits, it accumulates into that frost spike and then it fires it off.
Did you use some play grass?
Yeah, I can sit for raid and need to do KT Sag. I can't sit for raid. Dude, I would rather be doing the fights. Like, I know the fights are kind of like whatever, but I'd rather be doing the fights. I find more fun in that than sitting. Maybe like after it's a re-clear and you've done it like 20, 30 times now, then I'm fine sitting. But until then, it's enjoyable for me. Getting some waters for Prague Monka. Yo, good luck, my guy. Good luck, guy. Damn, what? Yeah, I have no idea, honestly. People these days, dude. Honestly, I don't know what's going on, dude. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to be that guy. Be like, yo, I'm getting attacked, but like it feels weird, dude. It feels kind of awkward. Not gonna lie.
Wait, is cucumber a vegetable?
Feels pretty awkward, honestly.
Yes, it is. Well, it's not a fruit.
We're not following.
Cancel.
I like doing the fight. I just don't like reprogging lol. Is it really that bad? I guess you did have to look for another guild, didn't you? So then you basically have to redo it all over. Oh, who are you with now, by the way?
What vegetable is this?
Is it getting loud? People are getting exhausted? Maybe. It is 11:18. So it's been quite a bit of time in the raid so far. Guess the best way to put it. Dude, I was really kind of hoping in the back of my mind, maybe they'll do a comp switch, maybe they'll let somebody else play. But they haven't done comp switch so far, so.
We're always late to the point where Paul has to double jump and like do this.
What's weird is after you get sat on the fight, like you're just losing on pulls, dude. You're just losing on pulls and losing on experience of that fight. So it's kind of feels bad, man, honestly.
Make it up with everybody getting there on time and being able to actually.
So now I feel like now that I'm sitting, now I'm losing out on pulls. I'm gonna have less experience if I am getting pulled in, so then it's less chance that I got pulled in for the
I'm just trying
fight.
to squeeze out more damage for our first platform because it's always really fucking tight. So let's give it a try.
It's tight enough that not having each spell there is gonna. Oh no.
But maybe it's like a way of them just telling me that I blow. Like maybe it's like, hey, stop playing Outlaw, just play like a spec that's supposed to be good for the raid. Even though sim-wise, like Outlaw is outperforming the other two specs even by a little.
I have both Tiger, clones, and Trinket. I have literally everything for both ad platforms.
Maybe that's what's going on, dude. I don't know.
What was the third thing you said?
Right off the bench for Nuzul, long time, damn, dude. I feel you had. Yeah, I don't know. Like, were you new to your guild or have you been with them for a while? Because I've been in for a while.
That Colossus.
And I don't think I've ever been sat for the final boss.
I have like 5
ever.
seconds of damage.
I'm usually like in every single time.
Is there something that could be
But
moved
I guess
from
now
that
that we have more than one rogue, maybe it's like, maybe it's a question of like, maybe I am underperforming, right?
Me.
Because I don't really know. I guess.
I haven't gotten there yet.
What if I sim myself for celerity?
I mean, I could
Actually,
just hold everything.
let's
I could,
sim.
like,
Let's do
just
this. I
drink
want to
it
look at the
and just
logs.
hold
What
everything
are other
else
outlaw
for
rogues
boss
up
push
running for this
after.
fight?
I think if we
Unless you didn't commit a half. Wait, commit to a half on a holy rank 5 and then get a rank 4 frosted and monka. My dude. I mean, I committed to rank 4 unholy and then go to rank 4 frost. Yeah, that's a lot of embers. I don't. I feel bad for you, my guy. That's a lot of embers, honestly. I'm just getting some of my gems to rank 5. Just got one of them. So by next week, I should probably get all of them. Hopefully. Is Rogus playing a long-time guild member? No, he has joined around Castle Nothria as Unholy DK. And he's been playing Rogue only in this tier. But he played Rogue before, so he has experience.
Is it when you press spin, do you spin
Still,
in real life?
feels bad, man. You know what I mean? I still feel a little bit of feels bad, man. Not gonna lie.
No, I've already decided. Right, so he's taking my link because I'm gonna need the link for the first platform now.
What are we having covering Mermaid's Astrals? Because that's like
That's gonna be his tide, and that's all we have.
Our Vim is playing Resto Affinity with us. Yeah.
Let me see this. I actually want to send myself with a different leg up.
The chains are dead.
That's any better. You can play some of the mechanics is a big plus.
It's gonna be a vote in 3 minutes.
Yeah, I know, but I'm sad, so
Yeah, just after the chain set dies.
I don't know.
we bait Veil on Diamond.
feels sad, man, boys. Wait, can I put a crit gem in this thing by now? I probably can. Hold on. I don't know why I don't have a crit gem in this thing. Or crit. Let's try celerity loop. I don't know, maybe it feels kind of sour only because like maybe it feels only a little bit sour because it's like, well, I wasn't really told that I was going to be sad tonight. Like if I knew, then maybe it would have been a different story. I guess I'll ask after the raid. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe it might not be a good idea just to do it tonight. Maybe just tonight, chill, relax, and wait until PTR is up tomorrow. Because honestly, if PTR is up tomorrow, at least there's something to do, dude. At least there's something to do. I'll just be hanging out PTR. I don't know if it's Hell or not. Is it kind of that's how, and we sure notice you are kinda. Dude, I'm just trying to stay cool and collected, honestly. I'm just trying to chill as best I can. Celerity with 61 damn increase. Is it worth it though? I'm gonna see if like full single target build. Let's strike, mark for death, all that. Yeah, it just kind of came out of nowhere, right? And originally they posted an officer chat like, hey, let's get on a call together and figure out what the comp is. We might have to set some melee. And then when I got some free time, I was like, yo, let's do that call. Are we ready? I got no response. I was like, shoot. I guess they did it early, maybe. So I just felt kind of out of the loop. One shot. Yeah, I'll probably hit him up later or something about it, but not tonight.
We also
I think there's no point.
towards the latter half of this phase, so you really have to play your stacks well.
So it looks like the sims for the Frost gem for Outrogue were a little overinflated.
Guess I'll just be voting if you get fixated or not. If you need a fun
Ghostly Strike together with Killing Spree
Okay.
would actually be a 245 single target DPS upgrade.
Okay, after this chain set dies, party.
That's pretty good actually.
Kill the chains first.
How much damage increases it if I just swap out the Lego by itself? The 56 by itself. So changing up some talents for more single target. Mark for Death, Killing Spree, Ghost Strike together would be a 236 DPS upgrade. I need a better belt then. I definitely need a better belt then.
On edge. On edge. You just slammed her.
You only deserve to kill with you. I don't like to kind of get into that kind of thought of like who deserves what, because I feel like this is where you can easily feed you ego, right? I like to make sure my ego is kept in check. You know, remind myself that, you know what, I could always be
All
better.
the fucking meatball slap he's throwing into her, man.
But I will be honest,
Extra spicy.
spending the hours overtiming and putting in the effort and then not being in for the final boss fight as they get into P3, it doesn't really feel all that good. I can tell you that.
I was not expecting
Give me the dagger. Yeah, maybe we'll get in a box then, because we could always get the dagger in the box potentially. Between Taragru, between KTZ and Sylvanas, we might be able to get the dagger in the box just like that. I just skip by spec in sub-spec if I want to try get a tap to the dagger every single time.
Delayed reaction has been dead for a while.
Well, I'm not exactly focused on that. I just noticed.
All right, let's see if we can hit P3, boys. Hey, Dad, what's up, Noko? How you doing, fam? Yeah, would you be put in that position too? It feels. It does not feel good. That's all I can say is it doesn't really feel all that good.
I am rebirthing Bizarro.
Nope.
Oh shit, I'm going right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. We're going right.
I
I'll be your left.
I have it.
Slapping, we're gonna bait mail. You know what to do, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've been in a position too. It feels off. It does feel a little off. I mean, it's like the worst part is you're not really sure what to do. It's almost like you want to bring it up, but it's like, wait, am I gonna be the a-hole for even asking about it? Or maybe I shouldn't. But that's just how I feel about it.
How the fuck is that back there, Cass?
I have no idea.
Christ.
I moved forward.
Giving it to the monk because for me it was Cruci as enhanced. Or giving it to the monk because they need Wind Fury. What? I don't think even monks utilize Wind Fury that much, do they?
Okay.
We're done.
Do the monks even? No, you don't fist. I guess they don't fist the Fury anymore. I mean, on single target they do, but I thought that auto attacks for monks just weren't that great of a value increase. Am I wrong on that? Am I wrong on that?
I love it.
Focus it, but guys, dodge wave. Wave
Get
coming
daggers
now.
on wave. Wave now.
Are they the second part of hitting Sylvanas, or is that first time they're hitting Sylvanas? I think it's the first intermission with Sylvanas. Or the first phase with Sylvanas.
Gating.
I'm sad now I'll only be able to see Duels stream because the school is back up. That's a good no-co. Don't worry about it. Work on school first, fam. Don't worry about it.
Doesn't matter.
It's okay, fam. It's okay.
Wave coming.
They just needed me for Wind Fury, but they do more damage with Cruci. Oh, okay.
Use of that platform.
Yeah, well, no, monks. Shamans could do quite a bit of damn. But damn, dude, that's big on Forge. I don't.
Speed for both sets.
I feel like auto attacks are really bad for Woundwalkers, though, aren't they? So more value for the raid. I was under the impression that Woundwalkers auto attacks were pretty bad, so you wouldn't get the major procs with Cruci. I thought that maybe because I was pretty sure under the impression that whether you rank Cruciform or whether he ranked Cruciform, I think it would technically get more value off it, but maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe the Cruciform scales off of a versatility or something.
I accidentally went ahead.
Because if Cruciform scales off versatility, monks, I'm pretty sure stack with Versa.
Sorry,
And then that would make sense in a way.
Let's kill it, that's fine.
Yeah, like that.
That's the wrong big wall.
Assuming you was alive, we could have MDs at that point, yeah? To the right side? You guys
You don't dispel that debuff anymore, it falls off by ticking off, there's no dispel part of it on Mythic.
You get a lot of procs in Dumans and with out skills, ST leggy, hard
I
AF.
said MDs, Mr. X.
Even you get a lot of procs with Dumans, it out skills.
That's a healer brain thinking.
Really? Man, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I was thinking
Well, hopefully since you guys skilled it in Mythic, maybe you'll get a chance at it in your vault.
What do we have for this?
Well, that's unfortunate.
On first platform?
That's pretty big unfortunate, honestly.
You want about the spell?
Do, 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 do.
I think it's just, I think it's
Do, 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 do.
they come out faster than the D-spell timer though. They're 5 sec. They come out every 5 seconds, so you can only get like one every other set.
If you want, I can go right side and help with interrupts on Terror and dispelling the curse, if that would help.
On the first platform?
Yeah.
Veto.
That's
not happening.
Yeah, the double shaman is not great together on that platform.
Does freedom dispel the curse?
A 600 DPS upgrade. Wait, that seems like a lot.
Left side?
That seems like a bit much, actually. Is that true?
I'm just at, did they get the full ramp?
That seems like a lot. What the hell? What did they have like green weapons? What are they upgrading from? That seems like too much.
I think I was definitely a little behind.
Hmm.
I mean, you can start ramping earlier as we're running across the curse. Or are you pressing it like
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
One after that, I should be pressing on the bridge. The next big attack. I can even change forms.
Just decurse.
Is that the anti-what?
Can you freedom the curse, or does it not work?
Yeah. Usually I save it to myself. But if you need it, you can call for it.
Wait, 239 Skya? Weapon to 252 Crucible. I would need to see that sim. I actually would need to see that sim. I feel like that's a pretty big number difference, but maybe it's fine. Again, I haven't seen the sim or anything, but that's a pretty big 600 though. Man, that's a lot. I mean, the effect is pretty good. It has to scale the versatility or something. There's just no way. That seems like a really big number. It's a huge because of 3 AAs you do? Did they ever hit? Really? Wait, 3 auto attacks? You mean for Shaman? Wait, are you saying it would be for you an upgrade or for the monk an upgrade? That's still pretty huge though. Rocking way more often. Are you saying this is a 600 upgrade for you or the monk? The 600 is a lot. I could maybe see it for the Shaman as a Wind Fury, but that's perfect sim wise. Really? That's great. It's just a crazy big number. It's just when you hear a number that big, it's just crazy, I guess. I guess I wouldn't just see this to myself. Shammy for me, only 250 for him. Wait, so why didn't they give it to you then if it's 600 DPS upgrade?
That's
Yeah, if it's actually 600 DPS upgrade, why wouldn't they give it to you then?
I got fixated by the one that spawned on top of me.
Because I mean, if you're the shaman, if you're the Windfury of the group, then they're probably gonna bring you for every single fight anyway.
That's fucking
With a melee heavy
bullshit.
group.
So wipe.
Because shamans can actually do a lot of single target damage. Actual really good single target damage.
I did
auto attack me.
That's crazy.
Fuck, dude. I didn't know you could get fixated by your own set. It's never happened to me before.
Hey, we pushed it. Oh no.
She just didn't cast change before we pushed her. What?
Unlucky.
That's why I always save rocket jump for right as it hits me, so I can get out before they actually
Yeah, I
get their
just
6
need to like roll right as it's dropping
Yeah.
or something. I didn't know that could happen.
Yeah, it's
Sick.
like you save soul shape for that because I don't want to get caught. I don't know if it will.
Because it's Sims 10.2, I only 9.2. Oh, for like the overall.
Fixated by any of the ads that come out of the other two because
I did have the third arrow.
That doesn't make a difference really. I mean,
I've had the third arrow
that still means that you bring 600 more damage versus him bringing in 250 more. That still means that giving you would be the biggest upgrade for everybody else. Is even lower gear in total? That seems a little backwards, but maybe like the guild does it differently, so I'm not gonna assume. But if it was like our guild, then that would mean that the guild gains 600 more DPS if you use it versus him gaining 250. That's a little unfair actually. That's kind of messed up. Yeah, because then you would get the biggest upgrade for it. Unless they're planning of like not having an enhancement shaman for Sylvanas. But I guess you could also find out, right? I think raid of hits, I know they just justify the numbers. I think it's worth asking your raid lead if enhancement shaman is planned for Sylvanas in some of the later fights. Because maybe they're thinking of switching the comp around, and then maybe that's the justification for whether you use the Vein Ripper Mythic or not. But it sounds like you guys are still, you know, progging a Mythic, and potentially there's a more opportunity for you to get the Fist Weapon in the future. But I think it's worth asking, just being candid, like, hey, so they are going to use Enhance. I mean, it's up to you how you want to run it. But I think, I guess like what's done is done. If they are trying to stack owls at the moment, okay, well, I guess it's worth, like, if they're not really thinking of going Enhance for Sylvanas, then I guess it makes sense for to have the monk with a weapon if monk is getting brought in for Sylvanas. It doesn't feel good, but I guess it kind of makes sense.
That's what happens when none of your
Kind of like how they gave the Seth Rogen in our guild the dagger, and they brought him in for the fight. They didn't give me the dagger, so I'm not brought in. So,
It's like my job, dude.
You said hit left hand, smile.
Yeah, this is confusing, actually. I'm actually a little confused, not gonna lie. Nope, state enhanced for them. Ellie's more fun at the moment. Well, maybe they'll have you play Ellie for, what is it, Sylvanas, if they are gonna go range heavy. So you don't even, you state enhanced for them. Okay, so I guess it just maybe, they see you as maybe elemental main, and you're just enhanced for some of the fights. So then it's not really worth gearing out any enhance.
Can someone fill for my roar on third?
I don't know. Feels mad, dude. That doesn't feel good. That feels confusing, honestly. I think it's worth asking. I mean, I don't know what kind of situation they're in. I don't know what kind of guild is in. Maybe it's like maybe they're approachable. Maybe they're not really approachable. It's probably just worth asking, being candid. Like, yo, so do you guys want me as enhanced for the boss? Do you want me to melee? Be like, oh, you want me to enhance? Well, it would probably help if like I got some gear. You know, bring up the Cruciform Vein Ripper. Like, it's a 600 upgrade. That's a huge upgrade. You know, it's like, it would benefit, if you guys want me as enhanced, it would probably benefit everybody that I actually could do some decent damn. Unless you're like someone who's literally floor spec. But I think it's worth bringing it up, honestly. Like, irregardless of whether you do well, whether you don't do well, whether you're floor spec, whether you're not floor spec, I think it would be helpful. I think it's worth bringing up, honestly. Do 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 do.
Cheats, him.
Nice, what the? Wipe it up.
But yeah, I gotta go to bed now. I've been raining cats and dogs here. Stop now. I'm heading off. See you tomorrow. Sounds good, Celtic. Thanks so much for coming by, my guy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, my dude.
I don't remember how many stacks of the barbed arrow I had. It said 12k a tick. Jesus.
4. You can see on the.
Just became a guild leader in FF. I'm kind of nervous. Wish me luck. Good luck. I gotta head back to work. Gotta love the military life. Have a good one, man. Yo, Eric, thanks for popping in, man. Appreciate you, my dude. Hope you're having a wonderful, beautiful evening, morning, wherever you're at, my guy. Alrighty. Appreciate you, my dude.
Second to scratch your fucking mosquito bite, and you get every mechanic in the world.
That's what you get for scratching the wrong thing.
But they're playing 6 out of 10 with me, so I guess I'm trying. They're trying, but our melees or ass of my value getting negated, so to try to cheese a range because it's easier achievable. I don't know what to think about it. Honestly, so I have a candid conversation with them, talk to them that, hey man, you know, honestly, maybe it'll be more value if you just went full elemental, because melee, just bring it up like, hey, melee don't really do mechanics all that well. So the value of enhancement just kind of goes down the hill. So potentially, what if you went full elemental? Would it probably just bring up more sustained output in performance for the raid? I think it's worth asking, honestly. I think it's worth. It's just you never really know how things are gonna go, right? You just never really know. Thanks for being so open, man. Appreciate you. Yo, always happy to take questions, boys. Honestly, anytime you got questions, concerns, whatever you got, whatever's on your mind, I'm not even in the raid anyway, so I might as well answer it. You know, definitely gonna try it. I think it's worth. I think it's worth because you should try to figure out a situation where you'll be happy in that guild or in that raid. I think it's gonna be helpful. So then you can be happy, and they can be happy having whatever composition they want to play. So that when everybody's happy and when you're having fun playing the game, that's all important, honestly.
Good offer. Good offer.
Find some of the other guy.
Push her now.
She pushed her.
Thank you, Papa.
Look, guys.
Those are streams, man. Too bad YouTube doesn't help its live streamers grow. You deserve a large audience, man. YouTube, I mean, YouTube is, I don't really look at it as like a live stream platform or not. It's more like, I don't know. I find it easier to grow the channel when I do videos on YouTube, but also when I stream on YouTube as well. I just find it easier to grow. Yeah, but YouTube, it's not an optimal streaming platform, but it's not as bad as people say. It's better than Twitch when it comes to... It's pretty good compared to Twitch, at least when it comes to DMCA stuff, at least. I'm playing Demon Hunter recently. I can't reach 20 item level enough, but do you have any clue which is the fastest way to reach the 20 item level? I'd say getting your PvP conquest cabs done, getting PvP arenas out of the way, that could give you a bit of gear if you're into PvP. Doing some mythic pluses and like trying to get into 11s and higher, but try to ballpark for 11s or at least work your way up to 11 keys. If you get 11s done, that can give you quite a bit of gear from the end of the dungeon, but also the end of the weekly vault can also give you quite a bit of gear. Outside of that, doing your research over in Korthia and farming it all the way to rank 6, and then using the research once you have enough renown to upgrade that gear with research, that's another way to go from like 220 to 233. If you haven't done Tezavesh, I would try Tezavesh, see if you can find a group, because the gear is there is 226, and if you do hard mode, it's 233. And outside of that, doing lower Mythic Plus keys would help you out a lot. Maybe you can get into a Heroic where it does like first 3 bosses, because the gear from the first 3 bosses is pretty easy to obtain, and the first boss gives you a weapon as a Demon Hunter. So that'll be a starter. Because you have to 20 item level, that's a decent start, honestly. There's no ways to do it fast unless you're getting like straight up carried by like guildies or something to do it. But outside of that, just get into like lower Mythic Plus keys and working your way up. It's not quick, immediate, but it can help. Also check the auction house. There's a 230 piece in the auction house that you can buy that's non-weapons, but like rings, basically non-weapons, non-trinkets, so rings, neck, headpiece, gloves, everything is available, pretty cheap. So get yourself 1 230 piece, unless you're like on a dead server where it's not cheap. That's a different story. I do a lot of YouTube videos, which probably helps a lot. Yeah, I just found it easier to grow on YouTube just when you stream on YouTube and do the videos on YouTube. I used to do Twitch streaming, and boy, it felt like pulling teeth just getting some people from the regular YouTube videos to hop over on Twitch and hang out or whatever. It was so hard to grow on there, dude. So if you just think YouTube doesn't really help the content creators grow, Twitch is like there's so many like 1, 2, 3, 5 viewer streams in there. It's not even funny. Like they promote the hell out of the top viewing streamers, and it's once in a blue moon do you see them like somebody just come out of nowhere on Twitch and just gotta explode. But it's I don't know. I guess now the platform is fantastic for it, but in Twitch, just I feel like we've been seeing the same top streamers forever, and once in a while you get like somebody rise through like the bottom of the barrel through the 5 viewer streams. But it just doesn't happen often. I'm on set for 6 turns out. My alarm clock is an hour ahead, so woke up at 5 a.m. feels bad. At least I have time to watch the stream now. What's up, Noko? But we're ending the stream in about 10 minutes or so after the raid is done. But yeah, it feels a little bit sad that it didn't get to actually like be in the raid. But yeah, dude. I was kind of hoping that I would be in for the night. I think YouTube is easy to make more homepage for live streams. It's not easy to find live streams unless you already follow the channel. Yeah, that's true. they tried for a bit, right? They had like the whole YouTube gaming section for live streams. YouTube, if they did a better job with like having a whole section just for live streams, or kind of like what Twitch does with like different games or different like genres, different like categories, I think that would work pretty well. But there's a lot of people globally that would use YouTube, and I think maybe they're just worried about like having to manage all these streams and like whatever content is on there. Maybe they don't really want to put in the effort for it, but I think they could, totally could. Oh, we got rank P3 again. Whoa, P3 boys. How do we do here? Do we live or do we wipe? That's the question. Because P3 isn't easy, but it looked like they were getting quite a bit in there, and they got everybody live. So I mean, they're all here, which is pretty cool.
Spreading these stacks.
Let's play the cake.
I just hear you. Then rally this.
Have the stream on the opposite monitor, so if I'm looking away,
This set of arrows, third one is going.
watching the raid.
Arrows. Dodge, guys.
Do you know how many pulls the guild is at Sylvanas? I think about 100. I think we recently hit the 100s recently.
Veil coming in 5 out of this. Veil coming 3 spread. Spread, guys. Soaps. The boomies.
Take the boss, take the boss, take the boss.
So lucky to cut.
Oh my god!
Dispel me, dispel me, dispel me, dispel me.
Did you take a back I got
Yeah, done.
Spells in.
A lot of AoE damage. But they're alive. Wait, one person's dead. Is it 2 people dead?
Coming in 5. You're gonna spread and then.
No, he's not dead. That's a DK. That's normal for the bar to be red.
Spread and plant.
Knives.
Soaps coming. This is boomies again.
Oh, 2 dead. 1 dead, I mean.
Need a deep. I need a spell.
I think this is where the falls apart. Yeah, this is where it falls apart. On Forge, dude. On Forge. They were doing alright, and then they kind of just stuck together a little bit.
On this team would be.
Got Banshee's Fury right away. Left melee.
It's gonna be Super, Oz, Jen, and stuff.
Someone just spell Oz.
They're gonna be on the platform over by the arbor.
I want to see how far they get once they wipe. I can't really see the boss percentage at all.
Plant. Fred.
I wish I was in there, dude. Slamming the boss.
Soak's coming now. Veil. Spreading. Okay.
Oh, the arrow's on my body. I'm on the platform. Goodbye.
I'm swiping up.
Rip. Unforged.
Question. If
How
we
far
have
did it
death
get,
knives,
actually?
We're soaking next. We probably shouldn't be soaking next, huh?
Probably. Yeah, you still can. So what happened with you is you actually got hit.
Let's see how far we got. Back from rounds as a prog, we hit P3. I want to see how far did we get the boss down. I think we're on a 3rd platform, so I think we had 2 platforms to go. 63%, so you got to find a way to squeeze out like 18% of the boss damage-wise. But at least we're getting to P3, and at least kind of started doing the fight. I just wish it was in there, though. Otherwise, you're good, Siren. Otherwise, you're good.
Immediately spread out because there's either a death knives or a screen that happens.
Is this still the goal? I know it's changed a lot, but to kind of stay where we assigned like originally when we talked about Sylvanas?
Yeah, we'll have to think two things are gonna happen. One, I'm gonna call there. Two, before we pull the ball tomorrow, we'll go through everyone's positions again. It's a little sloppy. Also, I have to change silks around, not having a second rogue or potentially a second paladin. So we'll talk about this stuff tomorrow. People, you guys can please be on, be in raid, be outside the instance raid or all day 15 Eastern, so we can spend like 15 minutes before raid just finalizing P3 prep, and let's just fucking blast.
Are we calling it?
Clearly, if we can get to phase 3 consistently, that boss can die.
You see, it's not too bad.
I think we're calling it.
For Merciless number 8, someone said...
Fair. As long as we were talking about two things mysterious again? Okay, fair enough.
No.
This rogue is like a Sylvanas. Is decent melee choice other than an armed warrior? Yeah, rogue is actually pretty good in Sylvanas. Rogue is generally pretty good. Alrighty, boys. It looks like we're calling it for the night.
Yeah, that's what I
Thank you guys so much for coming by. Appreciate all of you.
No, so if you guys...
But it looks like we are calling it here. Thank you all so much for coming by. I'm gonna head out and pop a video up on the channel pretty quickly. Get ready for the 9.1 stuff, because that should be pretty fun to peep this week. Hopefully it will be up tomorrow. I think it'll be pretty exciting if it was up tomorrow. But I'm gonna get some food, just hang out and chill. Thank you guys so much for coming by. I really do appreciate you. You guys are super fun to hang out with, man. Always fun to hang out with all of you. I'll see you boys tomorrow, alrighty? You guys have yourselves a good one. Be back for normal streams, alrighty? Alright, you guys have a good one. Take it easy. Peace.